Test 1, 2, SimFans, how are you doing tonight? Check, check, check. Hello, SimFans. How you doing tonight? Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. This is like the first Wednesday night I've live streamed ever. I think ever. And so welcome. Yeah, so I bumped up the Thursday night typical live stream that many of you have been following to Wednesday night. Just because simply have some family stuff going on tomorrow night, SimFans. So appreciate you joining me tonight. We're going to have some fun. Hopefully I'm going to have you all help me test Nightbot for Saturday night's giveaway. You have to be live streaming for it to work, and it can't be an unlisted stream. So I wasn't able to test it earlier. I have a few other utilities I can use, but I'm going to see how it goes tonight if you'd all be so kind. Hopefully you can join me and the rest of us on Saturday night for our live stream. It'll be a giveaway, SimFans, of the Sky Harbor Duluth scenery. Looking forward to that. Worked with the vendor. The vendor was really nice, Vertical Simulations, to allow me to give that away to someone out there. And so I've got that coming your way Saturday night if you can join me. And if you're into Microsoft Flight Simulator, tonight, of course, we're going to be flying X-Plane. Usually Saturday nights, I'll be streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, mixing it up a little bit for all of you SimFans. So welcome. So Aviation Spotter, welcome to the channel. Welcome. Corey Johns, hey. Yes, sir. Family is important. Welcome to the stream this evening, Corey. Glad you're joining us tonight, at least for a period of time. I know you have family as well. So, hey, I love it when you all can join me, even if it is just for a moment, all right? So, good deal, SimFans. All right, so tonight, SimFans, we're going to be flying from a different airport that we have not flown before from. As you can see behind me, we've got the beautiful Seattle Airport. KSEA is the ICAO code. And this scenery is brought to you by Drzewiecki Designs, and I do like his scenery. I think he does a good job, as you probably have seen. He's been doing this scenery, SimFans, for a while with X-Plane. Also has scenery now for Microsoft Flight Simulator. For you fans out there that are both, best of both worlds, right? So we'll be flying his scenery tonight. Actually, this is part of his Seattle Airport pack, which is a pretty good deal, actually, for X-Plane. And so that's what we're flying. We're going to be flying to some FREEWARE scenery, SimFans. Tonight, FREEWARE, yes, FREEWARE. Beautiful scenery by, oh geez, I just lost his name. Cptnchris just came to me. Cptnchris. And check it out. You can get it off of xplane.org, and it is magnificent scenery. You do have to have a lot of different library packs, so the scenery itself is probably 500, 600 meg. But by the time you get all the extra scenery libraries for X-Plane, you got to check that out. It's in the description. You got to download all those, put them in your custom scenery folder, SimFans, and then once you have those, you'll have the beautiful scenery of San Diego for no cost whatsoever to you. So I thought, you know what? And I've been like showcasing a lot of either default scenery or PAYWARE scenery. I haven't really shown any FREEWARE scenery. So tonight we'll be doing that and flying into beautiful San Diego, and it's going to be a challenge. And like I need it, right? With the Zibo, like, you know, I don't need the extra challenge, but we're going to do it. We're going to fly into 27, RNAV approach, not even ILS tonight. That should be funny, because if we don't hit the marker, SimFans, we'll probably be going off the end of the runway into the ocean, okay? So I'm just warning you right now. You know my track record, and so we'll see what happens there. All right, so yeah, looking forward to it tonight. Of course, SimFans, as always, we will be flying with the Alpha and Bravo quadrant, and we will be flying with the TPR pedals, and just love that stuff. All right, so I've got everything pretty much pre-flighted tonight, SimFans. As you can see, we have the ground service vehicles ready and rocking and rolling there, fueling us up, putting the baggage in. They're already done. They've got somebody's got a couple bags there they need to finish up with, but we're ready to light up the APU, so we're going to go ahead and turn on the forward fuel pump one. So we get that started there. We're going to click 1, 2, whoop, almost 1, 2, hold for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, release, and we'll get that APU started up, SimFans. On this beautiful Delta livery tonight. How about that? Rojo, greetings, Rojo. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Corey Johns, I'm a strong swimmer. Well, that's good, Corey, because you're probably going to need it. Don't forget, everybody, there is a life preserver underneath. There's a flotation device anyway underneath your seats, so you may want to make sure that you know where those are and how to get those to inflate. I don't think you inflate those, actually, come to think of it, but you might need them. You might need them. With me, you might need them. But I'll tell you what, we have fun, you know, regardless. We always have fun, right? But good, nonetheless, see all of you. Well, let's check and see how we're doing on the APU. It's coming down on the EGT, so we've got we're ready for our APU. So we're going to click those two down. We're going to flip this up here, AC to APU, and I'm going to refer to the. You know, I'm getting a little bit better. I'm not having to refer to the checklist as much. Getting a little more used to this as I get back into the Zibo and doing more stuff with that. All right, APU, engine bleed, of course. Get that circulation flowing, and we'll notice that that indicator there will climb as we get some flow back there. We already got the APU back there. Parking brake, I better make sure we got that set, SimFans, or we might start gliding into that terminal building there, right? And that's good to go. Now we can remove our ground connection. So we'll do that really quick. Go to home, and we'll go to ground services, and we can disconnect that GPU. Notice we don't get any alerts. That's normal, that master caution. We switch the APU over. Good to go there. Turn off the master caution. Altimeter, we're doing standard pressure. I think I've got it figured out, SimFans, but if you're with me, I had some technical difficulties last time. I'm hoping we'll have a smooth flight. Knock on reconstituted wood, as they would say. But I had updated the NVIDIA drivers, and I think a little bit has to do, maybe not, with OBS, but I think we're good to go tonight. Hopefully, we'll see, but we should be good. And we've got our 35,000 feet, SimFans. We're going to fly altitude of 35,000 feet tonight. Elevator trim is set. Gangway doors has been removed. Doors checked and closed. Let's check those really quick. Make sure we're good there. Good there to go. Okay. All right. Right, fuel pumps. We want to have those all set to usable. I feel like I missed something, to be honest. But we're going to go ahead and turn all the fuel pumps on. Good to go. Low pressure comes off. That means we got fuel, right? We got enough pressure because there's fuel in there. And then hydraulics. And once we turn the hydraulics on, we'll notice these spoilers will come off. So let's go ahead and get all the hydraulic pumps going, and we'll switch over and take a look. And there they go. It came down. Hey, just as expected. Just like we planned, right? Anti-collision lights, we don't need to put those on yet, and we're going to be ready for pushback. I'm just going to double check things really quick here, SimFans, because as you know, I have missed stuff before. Just ask Aviation. But I think I got everything. Famous last words. How many of you were able to check out the compilation that Aviation was so nice to put together, and I released on Sunday? And it was really good. Aviation, I have to hand it to you. It was really good. And oh, he says, all right, sorry I can't stay long, but I'll watch the stream as a video as always. Fly safe. Thank you, Aviation. We'll catch you later. Understand that you're tired, and I am throwing a curveball to you, my friend, being that I'm streaming Wednesday night, right? Thanks, Aviation, for even swinging by. Appreciate it. But anyway, Aviation put a video out, so you have to check it out on my channel. I posted it. Makes a little fun of me, which is all good, because I just come to I have semi-broad shoulders, let's put it that way, and I have no problem with you guys making fun of me. That's part of the fun, right? That's a part of the fun here. Okay, I think we're ready. We just got to do pushback. Let's do that. Let's get our pushback set, SimFans. Let's go over here, and we'll go to better pushback, and we need, actually, hold on. I want to get this set. I think we're leaving from 16 left. Let me double check our flight plan. Yeah, 16 left. So what I always like to do is put the heading at the runway heading, right? So 16. So we'll be needing to go to the right. So we'll have to push back, all right, to the left. All right, so that seems right. Oh, another really, really cool thing I always like to do is show you guys this. This ABS, I've shown you before. It's so nice because, like, I can scroll here and be like, oh, there's 34 and here's 16 left, and so I know we got to go this direction and then take off. So kind of useful. And then you can hit taxiways and you can say, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna. It isn't really cheating, right? I don't know I did that, but you know, we can just draw our line and we'll use all of it. But we'll go to 16 left here, and then you hit accept. We won't go for a wild goose chase and do a circle there, SimFans, but so you can see we want to go to the left as we suspected, and so let's go ahead and get better pushback, set to go, and pre-plan. That's what I was looking for. So you just use your mouse wheel, and you can just get this guy turned just where you want, line up there. The point, we're going to be going left, of course. Then you click the left mouse button, hit enter.
Down to cockpit, plan acknowledged.
We'll close that guy right for now, and then now we can request pushback.
Down to cockpit, tow is driving up.
You know what? I probably should let these ground service vehicles depart, right? Let's see, where are we going? Ground handling, and we're just going to say drive away, and then they'll be like, okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. Thanks for flying Total Bastard Airlines. That's an old SNL skit, by the way. And there they go, departing. Okay, so like, look at this guy. He's going that way. Look, they're all taking off from the other runway. See, that's the thing that you get when you do standard pressure, and that's okay.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
We might just follow them and go the same direction, then do a 180 SimFans, and then take off here. Here we go. They just say ready to connect, and they're still. Oh, well, they're pulling forward. Okay. There we go. Let's see if we can hear our. See, every once in a while you'll find that happens, where you'll be going like into where they're taking off from, especially if you use just standard pressure.
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, I think we're ready to go, SimFans. We're going to release parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
And we'll have ground handling. We'll just have them hide all, so they're not around. Are we going backwards, or are we not going anywhere? Hello? that just popped back on. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna turn the beacon on. All right, we get this bird lit up, so we're gonna turn the packs off. Okay. Left and right packs are off. Next step. We got those turned off. Anti-collision lights are on. Thruster at idle. Pushback is started. And ignition selector is switched opposite, and we'll go ahead and start them up. We'll start the right engine first. Wait for the sound. There, we can hear it. And then what I like to do, SimFans, I'll go to the cockpit, and when I see this low pressure light go out, that's when I take this, give it fuel. That's the fuel there. How many watched me last week and I forgot to put the fuel pumps on? That was embarrassing. All right, Aces, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, Aces. Welcome, welcome. I think you'll be the only moderator tonight, Aces. Aviation Spotter just did a quick hit and run. He's pretty tired today, and so he took off.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Setting the parking brake. Welcome, Aces. Good to have you, my friend.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okie dokie. Okay, now we can go over in here and do continuous, and now we're going to light up the left engine as we watch it spool up. You can see this, so SimFans, I love the little LED indicator. You can see it on the Bravo Throttle Quadrant, right? As that ignition is going. Kind of nice. It's like the indicators on there work. Disconnect hand signals. All right, so we're ready to give this one fuel. Engine 1, fuel on. Now I should see that spool up. On the left engine, of course.
Tow is disconnected and bypass.
At those on generator 1, we need to switch the APU or from APU to generator 1. Set APU bleed now can go off. Packs left and right can go to auto, so we get our airflow going once again. Probes go on. Window heat when we're below 10. Somebody remind me, Aces, you're with me now. You can definitely let me know when we get to the point where we need to turn the. I'm going to try it again. Window heat on. I always forget that, but we'll try it. Yaw damper on. Make sure that light goes out, and it does. Perfect. Flaps set to 5. Let's go ahead and set flaps to 5. As those come down. And of course, we can always check over here, make sure this indicator goes to 5. And you'll notice over here on our Bravo Throttle Quadrant, SimFans, we can see that this is set to 5 as well. Probably can't see that too well from there, but it is. Believe me, trust me, I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I would not lie to you. It's at 5. Okay, flaps are set. Auto brake to RTO. Pushback is done. Taxi lights to on. So right over here, taxi on, runway turn lights are on, and now we're ready to get to the taxi. And so our autopilot is set. AP disengage bar, that's this guy right here. We want to make sure that's up. Flight directors are both on. Turn that left one on first, SimFans. That means that you're on the pilot seat. That'll be the main control there. And then flip your right one on the co-pilot on next, and then auto throttle. Now we got all those set. Indicated airspeed is at 148. That is set down here. On our FMC, our heading is runway heading, and that's 16 left, so we've got that set. Shane, welcome, Shane. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting ready to take off. Good timing, buddy. And our altitude, again, is set at 35,000 feet, and we're ready to taxi. So now the question remains, You know, which direction do we want to take off? And, you know, all the aircraft, you see, I did standard pressure, and the reason for that, I didn't load Active Sky. I've had a few problems in the last couple streams. I think I got them figured out. I think it was the drive space wasn't enough on my C. I've got a SSD that was actually, I hadn't paid attention for a while, and it was almost out of space. And then I also had Active Sky loaded. I'm leaving this is pretty basic tonight. I thought about using PackX as well, but I'm like, I just want to get through the whole stream without X-Plane crashing. I never have problems with Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I want to get through with X-Plane without it crashing. So I think we're pretty stable last weekend, or last week, when I got NVIDIA all updated in that. But I think what we'll do for realism's sake is we can certainly take off into traffic, and I'm just going to ignore it, if that's fine with you guys. We'll have some fun. Maybe Aces, you can get a screenshot or some video of it, or we can do a clip of it as I knowingly fly into oncoming traffic, just because I don't feel like doing a complete 180. I want to just get us rolling. If that's okay with all of you, we'll just fly into somebody. Yes, the NVIDIA driver, I think, was at Aces for sure. I think that was the main thing. Yep. All right, SimFans, I think we're ready to taxi, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the parking brake. Are you guys okay with flying into oncoming traffic on the runway, or do you want me to do a 180? I mean, I'll do a 180. I mean, if you guys want me to take off for the flow of the traffic, I mean, you know, if we really wanted to be realistic about this, of course I would do that. Of course, I'd load Active Sky right now. But in any case, let me know. I'll flip this around. We can go with the traffic, but we might have fun with this. Look at the Spirit aircraft here pulling out ahead of us. ATC must have cleared him. He just goes whipping by. Yeah, and this way, SimFans, you know, we won't have to wait for that whole line of traffic back there, right? You know what I mean? Suppose I could go to the adjacent runway and take off. Because there's nobody taking off from there. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let's go back to AVS here. We'll just like pretend like we got cleared for like 16 center, you know, so we can cross and then take off, because I don't see any aircraft taking. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. How is everybody tonight? Everybody doing well? Let me see if this works. I don't know if this was. I don't know if it takes a little time for this to work, but I'm trying Nightbot tonight, SimFans, because I'm again preparing for the giveaway. So if I do exclamation game, it's supposed to say what game we're in, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It's the first night I've really tried this, but there's like a giveaway piece in Nightbot, so I might ask for some of your help tonight to just give it a test run for Saturday. Now we should see it come back and say something in terms of like we're playing see, does not support retrieval setting of stream game at this time. I don't know why it does that, but. Again, it's the first time I used it, so I'll have to figure it out. That's partly what I want to do at this stream, just to make sure I'm ready for Saturday's giveaway. I am a noob, so bear with me, SimFans. You know this. All right. See, and I'm live, like I go to Nightbot, and I've got a screen for that, and I can like actually see the chat and everything going. So I'll have to see if the giveaway is. I don't care as long as the giveaway works. I'll figure out the other stuff later. I just want to make sure the giveaway works for Saturday. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to ask Aces to like. We're gonna have to. There is a random number generator, and might have to get like all of you that like do pound giveaway for the stream on Saturday, whoever's here, and then we might have to do old school and just like throw it in a spreadsheet, do a random numbered picker, and then just pick. Yeah, you know, it could be, but it shouldn't. From what I read, Aces, it shouldn't matter. I should be able to do it for any of it because I didn't actually have to schedule it with Nightbot, at least as far as this works. It basically Nightbot works as a moderator, and so you add Nightbot to the moderator list. And I mean I'm seeing this chat stream and everything, so I didn't have to like schedule anything for it, Aces. Again, I'm just started using it, so I don't know. We'll see. There's no place to really schedule it since it acts like a moderator, so we'll see what happens. I'm like taxing so slowly. The comment picker, I had to actually, Aces, link it to the specific stream. But this one, I don't think, unless anyone knows, I don't think you have to do that. At least as far as I could tell, but I didn't spend a lot of time studying it. Let's check our spoilers, and those look good. Looking good, oh yeah. Aces, I was just saying, this could be an interesting night, my friend, because, you know, we're going to be flying the RNAV approach for San Diego and runway 27, which actually, if you look at some of the most challenging airports, San Diego is one of them. So why did I pick that? I have a hard enough time as it is right now with the Zibo aircraft, as many of you know. So why I picked San Diego for that, I think I just wanted us to have fun and maybe create some more highlight reels for aviation. Just see what happens. I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. I guess that must be it. Oh boy. We're gonna go to 16C. It's not quite as long. We should be able to get off the runway there. Or we can just fly into traffic. I mean, it's it's not like we're gonna collide with anybody. Don C, 12 hours from bottle to throttle. How are you doing, Don? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you, Don. Good to see you, my friend. See, Don, that's the beautiful thing about simming, right? I mean, the way I see it, you know, we can have, a few toddies, and we don't have to worry about that 12 hour. But you're right. I probably should. Even with simming, I probably should. You know, you guys have seen me fly. Okay, so let's see what this guy's doing. See, now maybe he landed. He might have. He probably landed. And he's coming back over here. Good to see you, Don. All right, SimFans, we are at the hold short line. So landing lights need to come on. Landing lights are on, and now we got those on. Let's go ahead and turn the taxi lights off, of course. Turn those off. I'm going to turn the music off for just a moment. We're just going to go ahead and put that so we can have a sterile cockpit, of course, right? That's what we want when we take off. Yeah, or land. And where the heck was I? Oh, right here. And so we got the taxi lights on, runway turn lights, taxi lights off, runway turn lights on, position lights, strobe and steady, and wing lights on.
For departure.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And of course we're going to turn.
Cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
All right, thank you. All right, and this time I'm actually going to remember to turn the chronometer on. Did I say that right? I want to turn that on so it's like now we know when we're starting. I swear I forget that every time too. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, SimFans. Let's do this. Oh, let's pray that. Remember what happened last time? Like we caught like some weird like, I don't know if it was like wind shear or what it was, but it wasn't very nice. We almost crashed on takeoff. Like we lost lift off the left wing, and then I probably could argue I overcorrected, and we almost scraped the right wing on the pavement. Again, check out the video that Aviation Spotter created. I posted that on the stream. That's in there. That was just last week. For goodness sakes. Okay, here we go, SimFans. Are we ready? We double check the checklist one last time. Auto brake set. Ready for takeoff. Okay, I think we're ready to go, SimFans. Let's do this. Anyone in front of us? I don't think we see anyone in front of us, do we? Oh yeah, there's somebody up there. Sweet. Let's play chicken. All right, here we go. Here we go. Parking brake off. Okay. All right, here we go. You guys are like, would you just go already? Good grief. All right, forward pressure on the yoke until 80 knots. I do like the fact that they call it out too, right? 80 knots.
80 knots.
There we go. We'll release that pressure. Let the vertical stabilizer take over the directional control of our airplane. At 148, we're going to start rotating. Right around there.
D1, rotating.
Rotating. All right, let's see.
Positive rate.
All right, gear up. Look at that beautiful scenery. You know what? I forgot to do a fly around that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna increase this. See where we're going. Add a little bit of. How about that trim wheel, SimFans, on the Bravo throttle quadrant? Beautiful, isn't it? Holy shit! Well, somebody just flew by us really close. Pardon my French. Pardon my French, Joe. Yeah, there he is. It's taking off. Yeah, that was. Hey, you know what? I'm happy that was uneventful, SimFans. Other than the aircraft we heard flying underneath our belly, but other than that, that's all good. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're going to switch over to autopilot. We're going to go VNav, LNav, command. Anticipate this aircraft straightening out here. Not quite sure. It kind of goes nuts there for a moment. Look at this airplane coming in. That's sweet. Let's see if we can see it fly by us here. There he is. Woo, baby. Hello, hello. We'll clean up the aircraft. And put those, let's check it. Oh, look at this aircraft coming in. Oh, this is the beauty of like taking off on into traffic. Oh, good God. There we go. There's another one. There he goes. Woo. I probably should be a little more, you know, true to real life. I know. Here you have flyby time. Because we're an X-plane and because we can. Beautiful. Frame rates, yeah, you know, like any Drzewiecki scenery, as you guys know, I mean, it's going to hit your frame rates. It's going to hit our frame rates, right? I mean, there's just, you always, there's that trade-off, right? And so, you know, I think it's, you know, it depends. I think it's worth it overall. Don C, you get plenty of surprises on takeoff. Boy, don't I ever, Don? Now we hear someone else. Who else just flew by us? Oh, there he is. See, stick with me, SimFans. We'll definitely make this exciting and not boring. And I'm not gonna like just completely goof off and try to make things hard, but. Oh, pre-select. Okay, Shane. Awesome. I'll keep that in mind. That's awesome. Okay, you know what? Because I never do. I never pre-select those. I always select them afterwards. That's great. Thanks, Shane, for that tip. See, Shane is like our resident guru on Zibo SimFans. I mean, I think I drive him nuts. Because I partly know the Zibo, but I think he also just likes to help, so he joins to, you know, just to give the pointers like that. So thank you, Shane. Do appreciate it, my friend, as always. And we'll try not to fly into this mountain, Shane. I mean, we're doing our LNAV, so we should be nice and clear of that. And actually, we can zoom out a little bit here. So we're going to go 40. I always like to go 40 on the left. I don't know about you, Shane, but I always like to go 40 on the left and 80 on the right MFD, so I can kind of see a preview. And yes, Mount Rainier, isn't it beautiful? And by the way, SimFans, so here's the deal. So tonight we will be flying with Orbix scenery. I've got the Orbix scenery for Northern and Southern California. So just for all of you. Well, not really. I'm lying, because I've had it for a while. But I'll say, just for you. I updated it just for you guys. I updated it earlier today. Check out the Discord below. Check out the Discord server. Connect there. We've got a lot of us are chatting in Discord, which is awesome. Feel free. I do watch it as we stream. Just turn landing lights off. We can turn our runway turn-off lights off. In time for that, we'll turn our wheel well off. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn the auto brakes off. And I think if you're watching later, Aviation Spotter, you would be proud. I would have just made you proud, because I always forget that and didn't forget it tonight. Haha. I shouldn't do that, though. I poke fun, and then he'll put it in the highlight reel for the next time. Thank you, Aces, for putting the Discord address there. Appreciate it, my friend, my friends. Shane says, great view flying in and out and every day at work on the flight lane. Really? That's awesome. Thanks, Don. Well, Don, I try to keep it interesting. I mean, I'm not, there's some live streamers out there, obviously, that goof around, and that's their lure, and that's all they do is goof around. I don't really try to goof around too much, although I do on occasion. Like, I might throw in a barrel roll here and there with the GA. I haven't tried it with this. I might try to open the door on an aircraft in mid-flight just to see what happens. But, I don't try to do too many crazy things. But I try to keep it, Don. I try to keep it interesting, at least, somewhat. Without getting too carried away. Because, we don't want to, the worst thing, though, is like when you're live streaming, is to actually crash the sim. And that just sucks, right? Especially X-Plane, because it takes forever to load. It takes so long to load X-Plane. It's like, how about, and I've got it on an internal drive, and seriously, SimFans, if I have the machine, the other thing I did, too, that might have helped last weekend is, I updated the NVIDIA drivers, I cleaned up Space in the Sea, but I did a complete shutdown. Did all of you know that by default, Windows 10, when you do shutdown, it actually doesn't do a full shutdown? It actually goes into a, essentially sleep mode. So it caches things to the hard drive. So if you think you're actually clearing your memory and clearing everything out by shutting down, you absolutely are not. You have to do a shutdown command. I think it's shutdown /r/something. I can tell you. It's shutdown /s/f. So think of /s as shutdown /f for full. Because what Microsoft does is they trick us to think that, our performance is awesome with Windows 10, when really a shutdown by default is just putting your computer to sleep. So after I had the problems last week with crashing, I actually did a full shutdown. And actually, I flipped the switch on my PSU just to clear the memory and everything. And I did that before tonight's stream, so we'll see if all those things help tonight, and I'm hopeful. So anyway, I don't know. Where was I? I don't remember. But anyway, so we're hoping for a good stream tonight, SimFans. Hoping for it. Cool, Shane. That's awesome, man. I bet that would be beautiful, flying in and out. Don, you live near Portland? You got all the Oregon and Washington high definition scenery. Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. I bought it, and as many of you know, I have ortho for the entire United States. I actually uninstalled ortho to free up hard disk space once I bought Orbix, and I've got it for most of Alaska's just so huge. I've got it for the southern third of Alaska, right? So I got Anchorage and then the southern part of Alaska, and Hawaii, of course, and Europe, Western Europe. I've got the Orbix scenery for the UK. I was mentioning to Aces last night, I was like, well, I'm thinking about, tonight I was hoping that I would do, I wanted to do a general aviation live stream in X-Plane, because I've been doing Microsoft Flight Simulator for so long with GA. And I thought, you know what, I've got Orbix for UK. I'm really itching to fly the Airfoil Labs King Air 350. And I was like, And there's a GPS version as well, so you don't have to use a sucky built-in FMS. But I'm telling you, it's been so long since I've flown it. I'm like, I know you can do like the before taxi or ready to start, but I don't. For immersion, I want to be able to like show all of you like starting the systems up and the engines and everything. So I'm like, I don't have enough time. This was like at 10:30 last night. I don't have time. Like, we'll just do Zibo. And I know Shane, you really like the Zibo, and I know some of the rest of you like the Zibo. So maybe at some point we'll do a different. We'll mix it up a little bit. Do a general aviation and X-plane with the Orbix. But look at this train. I mean, this is, you gotta love this, right? I mean, I think this is every bit as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like, I mean, like right here. I mean, where are we at, SimFans? Oh. Gotta turn on the window heat. Get that on. Oh, look at that, SimFans. Screenshot that. Aces, screenshot that, buddy. That's beautiful. I'll screenshot it too. Talk about beautiful. I mean, and we've had this for a while, like, right? I mean, nothing against Microsoft Flight Simulator and Sobo. They do awesome stuff, but it was like, everybody thought that was so revolutionary what they've done with Bing satellite data. And it is cool, but we've had it. I mean, for some of us have been using Ortho and Orbix and stuff. We were kind of like, yeah, this is cool, but we've had the satellite and the mesh, you know. Now the photogrammetry stuff, that's a whole different story. But it's all good when you like to fly. Oh yes. Yeah, Aces, we could have gone, buddy. We could. I know. We could have raced. Although, I was sitting there and I was thinking about, like, okay, because I was like, I updated like all the aircraft, because I mean it had been forever since I updated everything in X-Plane, because I have so many things. So I was like updating all the aircraft, the 350 included, and earlier today the Orbix stuff. And so it took me, I spent probably a couple hours last night between figuring out what we should do tonight for a stream and working on the thumbnail and, you know, getting the description, all that stuff done, and then updating, mostly on the updating of everything. So it does look beautiful, doesn't it, Don? Oh, brother, I'm telling you, it's just so nice. It's just beautiful. And, you know, this is the first stream I've done with, you know, in the Northwest U.S., and so thought, you know, it's a little taxing for frame rates, but it doesn't look too bad, does it? It's looking all right, don't you think? Seems fine. Now we can kick the tunes, background music on a little bit again here, but yeah, I think it's working out pretty well. Yeah. I'm a little. You know what? I'm not nervous about flying on Indus 2.7. Into should be onto. Probably will be into. That's probably accurate when we get to San Diego. I don't know, guys. My confidence. I mean, I've been doing better lately with landing this thing. I feel bad about saying that too, because I used to be able to land it fairly well. I know none of you believe me. But. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because I don't even have an ILS. So this is going to be like basically almost hand flying it down, at least for vertical slope. Although, Shane, you mentioned there's a way to set that. We might have to do that. I kind of want to hand fly it though. I want the challenge too. It could be fun. You all can like laugh at me. Unless, of course, I succeed. I know, he says, that's all good, buddy. I did want to race last night, tell you the truth. You know, I got that 25 miles into on my bike, and I was kind of, be honest with you, Aces, I was a little tired, but I'm always up for racing, man. Which is sad. I haven't, you know, bought a subscription, and I haven't raced for over a week now. You know, starting tonight, over a week. So, you know, whatever. You know, I've got a year. You've got 2, and you've been racing, so it's all good. Yeah, look at this terrain. Wow. Beautiful. Look at this, SimFans. Wow. I mean, talk about some nice terrain and mesh. So, one of the things when you do X-Plane and Ortho4XP, you want to download the mesh, and then you want to, download either you can choose between Bing and Google Maps. I think there's one other one too, one other satellite source that you can choose. I've always choosed. I think I've got Google Maps for most of it, and of course Microsoft. If you fly MSFS, of course it's Bing, right? Bing satellite data, of course. Man, is that gorgeous. Don says, guys, I really hate to miss out on this, but we're getting rain tomorrow, and I gotta get the yard mode before dark. I really enjoy your live stream, SimFanatic. Thanks, and I'll catch up, friends. Thank you so much, Don, and appreciate the comment, my friend. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully see you soon. Hey, maybe we can see you Saturday, but, I realize we all have lives and things to do. So, Don, always appreciate you coming. Blue skies, my friend. Thanks for joining us tonight. Take care. Let me check out Nightbot again here, SimFans, because I want to see. Okay, can you all? Let me see here. I'm going to try something here. Hold on. Shane says, just now taking off on Discord, also be about 20 minutes behind you. Sweet. Alright, so if I say... two eligible users. Okay, didn't really do what I wanted. Look at... I did that, keyword, hold on. I'm testing some things. So Shane, you won the giveaway. You didn't have to do anything, man. You just won it. Let's see here. Channel. Oh, I see. Hold on. But I chose the keyword. You have to become eligible to win. I'm going to change. Hold on a second. I'm going to change the keyword. I don't know if the. Let me see. Hold on a second, SimFans. Okay. Can somebody type in pound blue skies, all one word? I'm doing a test here with Nightbot. If somebody would be so kind to put in pound, or hashtag, I should say hashtag programming, hashtag blue skies, all one word, BLUESKIES, and see. Thanks, Asus. I'm going to wait for a few more. I want to see if what happens here. So now it's showing as you're eligible. So, hey, this is working. This is working. Who else is going to do hashtag blue skies like Asus did? I'm seeing it, and I can see who's eligible at Nightbot. This is pretty freaking cool. Somebody else do hashtag blue skies, and then I can make sure that it looks like you're eligible. By default, Asus, just to let you know, if you're a moderator, I had to select mods. Because by default, Nightbot on the giveaway does not include mods, which actually kind of makes sense. Okay, Shane R says hashtag blue skies. Okay, now ignore this because I'm gonna roll it again here. Yeah, for sure. I'll wait a little bit. Good call, Aces. Anyone else? I don't know if Corey's still here. Don left. We do have, well, we're down to 4 people, so if anyone else wants to do that, but yeah, I'll give it a little time here. But I can see like the chat and everything rolling here, so this is kind of neat. So yeah, I'll wait here and see. Interesting. It still says only 1 eligible though. Reset. Oh, there we go. I had to hit reset. Oh. It almost seems like it's stuck on active users. Okay, hold on. Let me see. That random number. No. Wait, what if I turned it? Oh, I think I... Hold on. Keyword. This is within the past 5 minutes. So I reset, it says 2. Huh. Back here. Keyword. Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I just figured something out. That's why I gotta test this, guys. Aces, can you try, Aces and Shane, try Blue Skies again? Sorry, everybody. I'm just trying to figure this, or anyone, please type in hashtag Blue Skies, all one word, once again. So there's a reset option in here. Again, I'm testing this for Saturday's giveaway. I want to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing and making sure that this works, this nightbot works as I anticipate it to work. So if you could do that again, guys, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Aces. Shane, if you're still there, can you do it one more time? I did a reset. Okay, Aces, you populated in there. That looks like it's working. Very, very good. I think I'm getting this figured out, guys. And then once Shane does it, I'll see if his comes up as eligible as I have this up and running. And anyone else? I see there's 6. So, hey, it's working. All right, I'm going to give it just a few more minutes. Sorry for clapping in your ears. It's working. So I think this is going to do it. I'm going to get maybe a few more. Who else wants to? You know, people sometimes don't want to chat. That's cool. I mean, that's fine. But I think I got it working, SimFans. I think it's going. I think I know what I'm doing. Henny Lurker is willing to help out. Exactly. Like I don't want those guys seeing my. I don't want them seeing my YouTube name. That's okay. I'll give it a few more minutes here, but yeah, so I basically just had to go to a different tab and then go back, and then it reset, even though there's a reset option within the giveaways page. So I don't know, but that worked. That worked. So now I see Aces, you're eligible. Shane, you're eligible for Pound Blue Skies. So what do you think, guys? Should I use hashtag? I keep saying Pound. Should I use hashtag Blue Skies as the giveaway, as the giveaway keyword, or should I just do hashtag giveaway? Or shake your moneymaker. I don't know. I'll probably use hashtag Blue Skies, right? Seems like an appropriate one. I say that enough. Nope, he's not, because I reset it. And so there's something in this that's kind of nice. You can do anti-spam. So I can say, all right, if somebody puts in multiple times, like they do hashtag blue skies, and they keep doing it and over and over and over, thinking they're getting more and more enrolled, which will be an important thing I need to point out on Saturday's live stream. Is like, just put it once, don't do it multiple times, because I'll probably put a spam at like 3 times, and if you do 3 times or more, you're going to be disqualified. So you just need it 1 time. So yeah, there's an anti-spam feature in it, which is pretty cool. So wow, but it seems like it's working now, so that's good. I don't see anyone else doing. I'll give it another couple minutes. I'll wait till 9:30, and if anyone else wants to do a hashtag blue skies just to help me out, help us out, and make sure that we're ready for Saturday night's giveaway. Free scenery, by the way. Microsoft Flight Simulator free scenery. It will be the Sky Harbor Duluth scenery. It's nothing super fancy. I'm just going to say it now, but I think it's pretty cool. It's going to be my first giveaway since I've been streaming. And the vendor Vertical Simulations, I reached out to him, and he's like, sure, I'll throw out the scenery for free as a giveaway. So definitely want to do a call out to Vertical Simulations on that. So that'll be Saturday night, 8:30 Central Standard Time, and we'll be flying that. And then, by the way, SimFans, this following Saturday will be our usual, as we're starting a usual. We've only done 2. It'll be our 3rd fly-in multiplayer session in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it'll be great to see all of you there. I think the best has been the first one. There was some I think multiplayer issues with the Xbox Live service that last time we did it. You doing the runway runway 27? I think so, Shane. Let me check that. RNAV, yeah, RNAV 27Y, sorry. So that's the one I had selected, Shane. So maybe you can give us a little tutorial on how to get that set up for vertical. It should be included, but I swear every time I do, oops, I didn't hit standard pressure. As you say, Aces, but like I must not be doing something right, because when I'm flying the Zibo, it never does the vertical unless I'm on ILS. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. Let me hit standard here. Yep, get those shut off. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Master caution off. Doesn't help having those fuel pumps on the center tanks, does it, when there's no fuel, Shane, right? Let me just check this. We're in cruise now, so I think we're good. Let's do a call out. We're going to go here. We're going to say PA system, and let's listen to us call out to the cabin. Level off.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
Oh, that was short and sweet. Nothing wrong with that, right? Short and sweet's good. Beautiful. Look at that terrain, SimFans. Wow. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Telling you what, if you're flying commercial airliners, X-Plane with either Orbix or Ortho for XP, it's the way to go right now. It's the way to go, my friends. Only a matter of time, and Asoba will be caught up, but right now it is X-Plane by a landslide, in my opinion. All right. Well, now, oh, we lost our tunes. Let's get those fired back up, SimFans. Get those going. Let's listen to some different ones. I played those on the intro. We'll get some different tunes going here. Let's check our progress. Progress. 2119 to top of descent. So, there we go. Hour and 34. To top of descent. Nice. Is that too loud? turn it down just a little bit, maybe. How about that? That'd probably be better. All right, I'm gonna roll it. There's only 2 entries, so let's see if the giveaway works. 1, 2, 3, and roll it. And who's gonna win? It is Shane again. Shane has been subscribed since April 29, 2021, and he subscribed at 8:03 in the AM. That's kind of cool. I can see that. Messages. What can I say here? Can I type something here? Yeah, and then it can be re-rolled. I've got to figure out too how to get a email address, because I need to give the email address to Vertical Simulation so they can register them for the free software. So I got to figure out how I get that without somebody having to put their email address in chat. I thought it might say it in here. Oh wait, maybe I can hit profile. Hold on. Profile. Okay, well I can see Shane's YouTube channel. Because I need to be able to get a email address. I'll figure that out. Well, congratulations once again, Shane. You have won the giveaway. That's 2 in a row, man. People are going to start thinking I have this thing stacked, right? It's purely random, but you know what? There's only 2 that entered. That's good, Aces. That's awesome. Okay, sorry, Shane, you said something. If you go to the EFB and go to Configure and Customize and select Display Variants, then Auto Flight, make sure you have an IAN set to Yes and Auto Land Fail I have set to Operational. Okay, a part of that made sense. So, you might have to walk me through this here, alright? So, if I go to the EFB, let me read this again. Go to the EFB. Where are we going there? EFB, go to Configure and Customize. Okay, Home. I gotta go to the next one probably. Configure and Customize. And then select Display Variants. Display and Variants, okay. Display and Variants, and then Auto Flight. Auto Flight. Oh, cool. And make sure you have IAN set to Yes. Okay, I'm set to Yes, so that's good. And Auto Land Fail, I have set to Operational. So that looks good, right, Shane? All looks good? I think, buddy? I know I'm about... So, by the way, just to let you all know, I probably have my settings, stream settings, too high. And so I'm about anywhere from 17 to 22 seconds ahead of... like when I talk, that you actually hear it in the stream. There's like a 22-second delay, 17 to 22 seconds. So if you type something to me and then it takes me like 22 seconds to respond, you know, that's why. I'm like really animated tonight with my hands for some reason. I don't know what the deal is there. Must be the Coke, the Diet Coke. So Shane, I think we got the EFB all set, buddy. I didn't change any of that, by the way. That's the way it's been. So awesome. Okay. And then I missed something else. You said I also set VNAV altitude installed set to Yes, and VNAV altitude hold below that's set to Yes. Oh shoot, I didn't check that. All right, let me go back. Let me go back, Shane. Let's check this out. God darn it. There we go. Did it? Okay, so VNAV altitude, wait, what did you say? Installed, okay, so we're good there. And altitude hold below, that's set to Yes. So you want, should I set this to Yes then? Set that to Yes? Maybe that's why it's never worked for me. I'm gonna wait for that delay to see. No, it's good? Okay, so wait, no, that was before you said it's good. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to confirm. Should I set the VNAV altitude to altitude hold? Should I change that from no to yes? Waiting for Shane to respond on that. See, SimFans, you're in luck because we have like a resident expert on like Zibo. Like Shane does like everything Zibo. Like Shane, I think you said that's like all you fly is Zibo. 737 Zibo all the time. So we're lucky to have you in the stream because you know this plane inside and out and all the systems. I don't. I suspect that a lot of people don't, but it's kind of a fun aircraft because you can get in and know enough to actually fly it from point A to point B and not die. Sorry, Shane, you say I do. So, yes, set to yes. Okay, got it. Got it, my friend. All right, buddy. We are going to set this to, because Shane told us to, and we do whatever Shane says. So we're going to say yes, and we'll see what happens. So is that going to, like, actually get, okay, so what do I need to do then, Shane? Like, when we're on approach, right? So we're approaching at 2.7. Can I just set everything like I do when I do an ILS? Can I just say, all right, I want to basically, let me go to this so everybody can see. God, every time I miss that. So can I just do approach mode then, Shane? Right? Can I do approach then, and will it follow just like ILS? If I have the course, everything set to what it says on the RNAV, I assume. I assume that's gonna work now that I got that set, because it never worked before. Like Aces, I know RNAV usually, like you said, you should be able to. It should have guidance, but for some reason the Zibo never would fly down to the runway like an ILS when I would do RNAV. So maybe that's it. And maybe I'm doing something wrong. Probably I'm doing something wrong. When in doubt, do a flyby. That's what I always say. It's kind of like, you know, when you're having computer issues, shut up and reboot, right? That's always what you got to do. Reboot. Fixes like 95% of all problems, right? Same thing with my Echo. By the way, how many of you have an Echo Show device? Anyone have an Echo Show device? I have an Echo, like the original Echo Show, and then I have an Echo Show 2. And I swear my Echo Show 2 has got to have like a memory leak or something. It is terrible. Like, after it's been on for a few days, it is like slower than molasses in January. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Okay, so Shane, so what will happen is when you reach an altitude, say 5,000, your VNAV will kick off. Then when you set the new altitude to say 3,000 to make it go, you just select VNAV. Oh! VNAV again, no climb. Okay, and I assume descend is the same way, right? The reverse of that. Oh, he's adding. So for our nav landing, okay, I'll be patient. Free of conflict, thank God. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? So, so today, SimFans, we cooked. It's such a beautiful. I live in Iowa, and it was like, for once, it was like a perfect day. It was like 79 degrees and sunny, and like I ran to the store. We got a Hy-Vee here, and Hy-Vee's kind of a big thing for a grocery store in the Midwest, and got some prime beef kebabs. Oh God, they were so good, and cooked those up for the family. And so like I got done eating at like. We got done eating like, I mean, I'm not kidding you, probably like 10 minutes after 8. So like I'm like, rushing down here. I already had like X-Plane loaded because I knew it would take it forever and a day. But getting everything pre-flighted and that's just like, but I made it. I made it. What was I, like 1 minute late? So. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the thing again. I want to try it one more time just to double check and make sure this all works. Okay, so I'm gonna go clear this. So I'm gonna go to, okay, back to giveaways, back to keyword. This time we're gonna do a keyword of butter. Because that's what we're going to do, SimFans. When we land in San Diego, we're going to butter the landing. So this time it'll be hashtag butter. B-U-T-T-E-R. I know you all know how to spell butter, for God's sakes. So hashtag butter. And the poll is open. the giveaways open, the test giveaway. So hashtag butter, and I just want to try something a little different this time, and let's see how many of you will actually do it. Type in, if you would, hashtag butter. Don't be shy. We're not going to record your username, and I'm testing out the nightbot, and so far Shane's won twice. If Shane wins the third time, now by laws of probability, I'm going to have to start like wondering if this is really working. So Aces is typed in pound butter. Oh, there you go. Okay, that just showed up, Aces. So I have you in the eligible list for giveaways. Aces, you stand a chance as long as Shane doesn't enter. I mean, he's batting 1,000, right? Shane says you can do LNAV, VNAV, and set to the altitude to the minimums, or you can set the FAF altitude to whatever it is published. I think 2,000 foot for runway 27. So when you reach 2,000 feet, you should then be able to select approach. Awesome. All right, Corey. Corey, I see ya. You're eligible. Awesome. Awesome. I see you're eligible now. Probably should roll it now, right? Before Shane types in hashtag butter. God knows he's won every time. It might be interesting if he does. I know he will. Thank you, Corey, for putting that in. So I do see both Aces and Corey in my giveaway eligible list. This is pretty cool. This is Nightbot, SimFans. So if you do a stream, check out Nightbot. Probably, right? Probably the way to win. Only way to win. Not allow Shane. I can actually select Shane and not make him eligible, but I'm not gonna do that. That's, well, you know, unless we have like I do like giveaways, and there's like this running like weeks that he's like winning, and then I have to make him eligible. That might be a good thought though. If somebody wins previously, maybe I'd have to do that. Oh, okay. I'll turn it down. We'll go to 20 on the volume there. Oh, Shane's still busy with trying to instruct me here on what to do. When you select approach, you should get the same type information as an ILS. Also, you need to make sure that the ILS is selected, as well as make sure the course is selected on both sides for the, okay. Oh, make sure that no ILS. I was going to say, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I missed the no ILS is selected. Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. No, that's all right, Shane. I'll probably just ask you, like, say it again. Actually, no, appreciate it. I think I got it. We'll see. You know, once we... Winter's not going to work, so that's good. I still don't show Shane as eligible, so that's good. Anybody else want to try? I'll give it 2 more minutes. Yeah, no ILS. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, when I first read it as ILS, it's like, wait, that doesn't make... No, I missed you saying no. Keyword no. No ILS is selected. Yes, I got you, buddy. I got you. No butter, huh, Shane? Oh, see, Shane's just being nice to Aces and Corey, because he wants you guys to have a chance. Because he knows if oh, thank you. Because he knows if you guys enter, and then, you know, pull that down to off. There we go. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, this way he's giving you a chance. Oh, he just did it. Let me say, yep. Now I saw Shane as yep. I see Shane. It was hashtag butter. All good, Shane. I see all of you guys now eligible. This is pretty cool. Hashtag 3-time winner. Probably. I'm gonna have to throw the BS card here, Shane. If you win again. Like this is not randomly picking. What's going on? Too funny. Too funny. All right, almost 1 minute, and I'm gonna roll it again. I think that'll be good enough. I think I'm ready. I think this should work. The only other thing I need to figure out, guys, is like how I get how I get an email address without somebody putting it in chat. I might have to do a little research on that, because I don't want to actually ask for somebody's email address in chat that everybody would see it, so I gotta see how you can do a DM. I know there used to be a way to do that in YouTube, but I'm not sure if you can do direct message anymore in it, but maybe. If you guys know, let me know. Okay, almost time to roll it. Almost time to see who's gonna be the lucky winner of this brand new Charlie rudder pedals. Just kidding. Oh, there you go, Ace. That's a good idea. Good idea, buddy. Yeah, I can do that. That makes sense. Good thinking. Awesome blossom. Okay, let's roll it. Let's see what happens. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. The winner is... Ace is down! He wins. Aces, you won it finally. Even with Shane entering. Oh, too funny. Aces down has won the brand new Charlie pedals right here. Just kidding. I don't have brand new Charlie pedals. This is a test. Somebody's gonna be watching this, right, later on, and they'll be like, this guy is a complete BS guy because he doesn't have... No, this is only a test, guys. Just a joke. But Aces, congratulations for the virtual Charlie pedals. Finally, somebody went. Okay, so I think it's legit, guys. I think we got it rigged. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you helping me. I think I've got it ready for Saturday now. All right, SimFans. Very, very good. Excellent. Well, that's good to know that works. So there was a comment picker, and you know, some of you were helping me with that last night. I think I was trying it, but it only grabs for comments. Well, as you know, when you're live streaming, nobody's got comments in it, so that was pretty much worthless for a live stream giveaway. I'm sure that would work great for like a regular giveaway based off a video, but for live stream, it wouldn't. I'm like, well, this isn't gonna work. But so I happened upon the Nightbot, which I've seen on other streams. So yeah, it's pretty nifty. Check it out if you live stream. But I think this is gonna work. Thank you for the help, everyone. I appreciate it. Aces, Corey, and Sheen, thank you. And look at that. We've already been in the air for 49 minutes. Do you believe that? 49 minutes. How time just flies when you're having fun. Literally. Ha ha ha. That was not my best. Let's see. Oh man, I ate too much tonight. I mean, a lot of steak. Oh, it was so good though. All right, SimFans. So right now we've got top of descent is at 21:19 still. So we got plenty of time. We got an hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna take just go ahead and take a break if you want. Stick around. There's 7 of us here. That's great. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna refresh my eggnog. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. 3 minutes tops. We'll be back. I've got a few things I want to talk to all of you about, and we'll come back here, talk a little bit about the latest update from Microsoft Flight Simulator and Asobo, Sim Update 4, and some other things. So stick around, SimFans. I will be right back with you. Blue skies. Be right back. So that wasn't even 2 minutes, was it, SimFans? I don't think that was even 2 minutes. Getting fast in my old age, really. Not really. All right, we're going to turn on camera 1, and our controller camera we're going to take off. We're going to turn off for now, and somebody remind me, Aces or Shane, Corey, somebody, when we are on our descent profile, to turn the Bravo cam back on if you guys want to see it. So, like, I'm pouring myself a drink, and I get done, and I'm walking back, and it's like not totally dark, but I step on my dog's squeaking toy, scared the living bejesus out of me. So yeah, too bad you couldn't see that. All right, let's see. Did somebody say flyby? Look at that scenery, SimFans. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. What lake is that, by the way? Anyone want to guess what that is back there? I don't even know. I mean, there's all kinds of water to be expected. Right, Corey? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Ah. Oh my God. Tell me about it, man. I'm too young for that, but unfortunately, I don't necessarily think that's true. I should be using Sim Toolkit Pro right now, but again, like tonight's stream, my luck the last couple of weeks, X-Plane, Microsoft Flight Sim have been fine, but like, all right, I'm gonna go very, very basic tonight with all the add-ons and see if we have better luck, and hoping that's the case. And as a little, I downloaded the latest version of Cptnchris's San Diego, because I had one before that, and even that was making me kind of like, it truly is amazing as many things that are plugins and add-ons, because I've got a bajillion add-ons for X-Plane, and that this stuff, I shouldn't even say it, but that works, Sometimes kind of amazing when you think about it, that it actually works with everything. God, I shouldn't say that though. I don't want to jinx it. Okay, so here, well, no, here it's filling it in. You can see I kind of filled it in there. I don't know if I'll do the rest of it, but yeah, we should be getting, well, yeah, this is probably the Orbix scenery here, actually. It's because it's loading in. You can see it loading in here, right? So we should be in the range of the Orbix scenery here. Yeah, Shane. I'm not using it right now tonight. Shane, I thought I didn't want to tempt fate, right? And like I'll probably use it next week. Sim Toolkit Pro, and I'll also probably use like PackX. I haven't done PackX for a while, and Active Sky. Active Sky, I really love Active Sky. I honestly, I do like it. I mean, it definitely has its faults, but I do like it. So I'll probably load all that next week. I just wanted to have like a stable, it's kind of like the thing where you want to baseline it, right? And so it's like, and I had problems 2 weeks in a row with X-Plane. I just like, I want to get through an entire stream again. And I mean, I've done multiple streams and never had problems, but the last couple weeks have been kind of, crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to keep it simple. So Shane and everyone, I'll plan on doing like Sim Toolkit Pro and PackX and Active Sky next week if everything goes well tonight. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, so we're in the Orbix territory now, I think. Yeah, look at that. Holy crap, that is beautiful. And look, and there's even like 3D depth on that. Although there is, notice this, there is, I wonder if this is, well, I don't see, yeah, there is a seam. I think we're like actually crossing now into Orbix, maybe. Because that's definitely a tile, right? You can see it going all the way up. If we move over here, we should be able to, I can't really see it that direction, but definitely over to the east. You can definitely see it, all the way down there, but oh my God, is that gorgeous. Just gorgeous, 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 right? Oh, there's a plane flying by up there, right ahead of us. I am so excited, SimFans. I'm gonna build like I don't know. I read something. You all heard about the 3080 and 3070 Ti's that are coming out, and if you're like me, it's like, yeah, great, another GPU that none of us can get. You know, that's when they say that, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Great, another graphics card that NVIDIA's putting out that none of us are going to be able to get a hold of, except for the crypto miners and those sons of a guns. But you know, how about cryptocurrency diving? You knew that was going to happen. So maybe, you know, maybe that, I mean, that's a good sign, I think, for us, right? I mean, if you have invested in cryptocurrency, that's not, you know, I'm not happy about that, but I don't want to wish anybody to like lose their butt on it. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting pretty sick of the fact that we can't get a hold of any of these cards. And so that's, you know, so with the additional, well, you know, things are getting back to normal. They're not normal, but they're getting back to normal. You'll see production and supply chains improving, and so you're seeing more of these, you know, AMD and NVIDIA putting out more cards and variants of the cards, and you know, some of them like preventing cryptocurrency mining. I don't know. We'll see if that happens, crypto mining, but it's a good sign. I think things are going to turn around. You know, things were, you know, a lot of projections were next year, but I got this sneaky suspicion, SimFans, so we'll see. We'll have some of the cards available yet this year, right? You'll be able to start buying them again this year. I don't know. I'm probably way off, but I'm just being hopeful. And what I mean by buying them is not having to buy an OEM, like a pre-built to get them, like actually be able to get them again individually and not have to pay scalper prices for them. Projections are next year, but things that I'm reading and seeing, you know, I'm probably not right, but I'm hopeful that, yeah, we'll see them yet this year, be able to get a hold of them again. But I mean, everybody needs the silicon. I mean, geez, like I know at work, like Dell, their turnaround on like there's a worldwide shortage on LCD, and so they're like a 34-inch monitor right now. Like his projected delivery is like October. You know, if you're doing direct, you can find them other places out there, of course. But now everybody wants computers. Are going back to the office. People are going back to normal now. It's like, oh, we need computers for back in the office now too. You know, and we need them for our cars, and we need them for our refrigerators, and we need them for our microwaves, and we need them for all our components, our Bravo and Alpha, and it's just like everything uses silicon. But yeah, it'll come back. It's the good news, I think, SimFans, is it's only going to get better from here on out. It's certainly, I wouldn't suspect it getting worse. It's going to get better if we just are patient. So like, look at that. Look at that tiling. I get so used. It's like, you know, I get in a Microsoft Flight Simulator and I use the mouse control to do the view around, and it's almost like backwards for me. We need it for our bicycles. Exactly. Dude, seriously, it's like there's silicon in everything. Look at that plane. There's like a chip in everything, or a board in everything, right? Heck, you need them for like even your, you know, like your docking stations and your USB stuff. I mean, it's in everything. I think we need to manufacture that stuff in the U.S. Quit relying so heavily on, you know, other countries for that stuff. But, you know, what do I know? I mean, nothing against other countries producing, but when you're like relying on everything for another country, like pharmaceuticals and everything like that, it's just like, yeah, it's just not good. That is a really nice livery, isn't it? The Delta. I mean, all these liveries, like the 7.3s and everything, is just such great work. I mean, see our passengers inside. Oh, there's a gal. There's a guy. Then we have Mr. Cool Pilot, right, with his shades. Yeah. That'd have to be one of the most boring flight decks in the world, right? I mean, these guys aren't even talking to each other. It's like you think they just had a fight. Not saying a word to you, I'm just gonna like that, right? Oh, look at that. Plane flying in the background. Still loving the contrails, though. Beautiful. Oh, this is the other thing. There's actually a shadow fix, right? I forgot to put that back in. It uses crud. What's the name, SimFans, of the scripted utility that so much stuff relies on in X-Plane? Jeez, I can't think of it right now. Yeah, it's like me, right? At least I talk. I mean, these guys just like, I'm not talking to you. You know, I'm just gonna look straight ahead. I'm not even gonna look at my instruments. Well, maybe he is. You can't tell. He's wearing shades. The other guy isn't. He's just looking straight. I mean, maybe they just had a fight, right? We got, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt, or they're just super. They're super concentrated, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with them wearing shades, right? Because I'd be a hypocrite if I said I had a problem with that. I just think, why don't they talk? The next thing that Zibo has to worry about, right? Like, I'd rather have them focus on the plane and the systems and all that. Hey, at least they give us some characters in there. It's not just like a sterile cockpit with only chairs to look at. They're observing a sterile cockpit, exactly. Lua! Thank you, Shane. Lua. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, there's like a Lua script that, see, like, if you see these jagged shadow lines here, there's a Lua script that will fix the shaders there. And I've since I redid X-Plane, because I did it from scratch a while ago, I never put that back on. It actually does work too. It's pretty amazing. I don't remember it having much of a frame rate hit either, so that's kind of nice. That's pretty nice. Hold on. I need to find my phone. Got my phone here. There was a few things I wanted to talk to all of you about. Where did I put that? Okay, so Sim update. So with Microsoft Flight Simulator, I know. Can I talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator, or is that a no-no when we're in X-Plane? I think we're fine. Okay, so as you all know, Microsoft and Zibo released Sim Update 4, or version 1.16.2.0. And so, you know, they made improvements to the navigation. They did the AREX cycle 2105, so that's awesome. I think that's exactly what we're at right now, right? Or are we at 2106? Shane, you probably know that. So that's, if it's not current, it's pretty darn current. Departure gates are now saved in the flight plan, so if you save a plan, or you make a plan and you have the departure gates, those are in there. Fix a crash and other issues when selecting a parking space as arrival and no set departure. I'm gonna read through some of the stuff that's kind of, yeah, whatever. Increase the density of live air traffic. Live traffic stability has been improved. All right, and then let's go to weather. So weather, reduce weather data bandwidth. Not that we care about this right now. Improve precision of live snow coverage. And they did a bunch of stuff with the AI. I'm not going to read all of it, but they've done improvements, SimFans, on the icing. They did some changes with the pitot icing, and what happens with the scaling there. If I'm boring you guys, just let me know, I'll stop. Decreased structural icing. So again, this Microsoft Flight Simulator I'm reading off, the latest update. All planes, they improved some of the autopilot stuff. Added altitude interception for pitch hold mode. Increased native induced drag amount and improved induced drag precision. Autopilot no longer flies toward a waypoint removed from the flight plan. That's good. Some stuff on SimConnect if you use VATSIM and an IVAO. For those of you, I know there's some of you do that. I used to do VATSIM, by the way. You know, I've had some of you ask about doing VATSIM with X-Plane. And, I don't know. I used to be big into VATSIM, but now I figure, like, I'm going to do Pilot Edge. If I'm going to do Live ATC, I'll probably do Pilot Edge. This would have been a great night for Pilot Edge, right? Flying on the West Coast. I'm skipping over the other stuff that didn't really... Flap, stall, wing, and fuselage updates of flight model. Oh, well, that's good. This is all planes again. SimFans for Microsoft Flight Simulator. More cleanup of the flap system. Fixed more audio not playing on large aircraft. I never fly large aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I don't know if any of you ran into that. They apparently fixed that. Fixed auto throttle, sometimes disabled by AI. Bit loud again? Okay, thanks. Aces, I'll turn that down. Hopefully that's better. That better? So, and they did like a, you guys probably read this, but they did like a bunch of improvements to the turboprop. I mean, I'm not going to read all these, but there's a lot of improvements to turboprops. Fixed reverse thrust problem, that's a big one. I've ran into that. Fixed crash bug when scrolling the TBM 9300 flight plan page. I don't know if that's really... Turbine fine-tuning ITT torque performance and fuel flow on the TBM 930. Flight model updated on the TBM 930. All kinds of max torque and stuff. Tune stability inertia on the... you know, do you like the King Air 350? Okay, thanks Corey. Thanks Aces. Thank you for letting me know. Because I got like that, my headset, I've got it like turned down so I can hear myself talk. Otherwise I'll start screaming into the microphone. And I'm already, you guys know this, I'm already loud enough, right? Like, the least you need is me to talk louder. Because it's just like our natural tendency, right? We talk louder to hear ourselves. Anyway, sorry. But what do you guys think of the King Air 350? I am not a fan of the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. There are mods, right? And so there's some mods out there that make it better, but I think the default one is... Of course, you know, when you're comparing it to the airfoil labs in X-Plane here, it's really hard to compare them. You can't compare them. Yeah, more ITT stuff. Fine-tuned fuel consumption. Yeah, I mean, like a ton of stuff. Oh, here's one. Turbine torque fine-tuned per POH. So always go in the Pilot Operating Handbook on the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. Control surfaces and handling on the Grand Caravan. And prop lever... excuse me. Prop lever of the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan EX can now be set in feathering range. Oh, here's some good stuff. And this is other. Okay, we're off of the turboprop now. Again, we're talking about Microsoft. I know we're in X-Plane, but we're talking about the latest patch because that came out this week, right, for Microsoft Flight Simulator Sim Update 4. So some of the other stuff. Weather radar now displays precipitation instead of cloud coverage. Amen, brother. Because remember we were flying the PA-34, the Piper 34, and I was like, it should be like storming up it should be storming big time. I was like in red, but it was cloud coverage. So they fixed that, so we got to try that out. We're going to try that out. Maybe if we have some rain this coming Saturday, we can check that out. Again, I see some folks that have joined in. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a free giveaway Saturday in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check that out. Fix contrail behavior on players' aircraft during windy conditions. Contrails are now oh, hey, check this out, SimFans. Contrails are now displayed for applicable AI. Applicable. Well, shit, that can mean anything. Contrails are now displayed for applicable AI traffic planes. Applicable. What does that mean? So we've got, like, applicable is like the A320 AI, and that's it? I don't know. They don't say. Aces, you'd like this. Reduced rudder authority based on the Cessna 152. Stability and inertia pass in Cessna 172, Skyhawk, and 152. Flight modeling handling update for the Cessna 152. Fixed Cessna's 152's rear wheels, not touching ground. I think I've ran into that before, too. I've seen that. A bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to read it. Fixed water on windows and tail color on LOD5 for the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. I don't have that one because I just have the standard version. ECAS now displays climb instead of CL when the thrust levers are set to CL and A320. Improved propeller drag and engine drag tuning for the Diamond DA62. That was the other one I thought about. Aces, I thought about, and the rest of you, I thought about flying the DA62 tonight in X-Plane here. It's made by Aerobasque. And by the way, if you like X-Plane and you haven't tried it, if you fly GA and you haven't tried Aerobasque, I'm telling you right now, SimFans, you got to try them out. They are awesome. Wait for a sale, but I think Aerobasque is, like, for GA is the best that you can get for GA. Airfoil Labs too. Those are, like, both the top. Some flight handling for the Diamond DA62 and Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm reading through this because there's some stuff that's just kind of boring. Fixed FS livery. Yeah, great. Pipistrel. Corrected Pipistrel virus SW121 flaps animation, which would not properly play for negative flaps values. G3000 map zoom level is now kept constant between regular and weather map. G1000 airspaces are redrawn upon changes in map orientation. Some PFD stuff that's fixed. Displaying password. Sorry, I'm just gonna pick out stuff that's worth mentioning, SimFans, because there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, there's a lot of other stuff. Input. Okay, let's see what this says. So for input, they fixed resetting position, peripheral input position when user exits the pause menu. I'm trying to remember. Oh, here, look. Hey, Honeycomb. Here we go. Honeycomb users. Fix an unresponsive specific axis on Honeycomb Bravo throttle. Have any of you run into that? I don't think I've ever run into that. It probably depends on the plane you're in. So if any of you have run into that with the Bravo Throttle Quadrant, they fixed that apparently. They also fixed the default mapping for the CH Eclipse yoke. So any of you have that. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff here. How many of you have CH stuff? If you have CH stuff, I'm not going to read it all off here. But they've done a lot of fixes for the CH stuff. Oh, okay, here's another one that's kind of nice. The user interface. We're actually pretty much done because the rest is SDK. Community folder add-ons will now show up as installed in the content manager. Didn't they before? Or maybe they showed up as not installed. Wasn't it not installed that they'd show up? And then a bunch of documentation, SDK stuff, scenery editor for you developers, aircraft editor, visual effects editor. Yeah, so that's good though because, oh wait, there's an audio thing. The WISE stuff has been improved. I know some of you are VR pilots, so there's a known issue. You may crash when exiting VR mode. So that's it. And they're investigating that, by the way. So I probably just bored several people that dropped off, but it's kind of interesting to go through that stuff, especially if you're a Microsoft Flight Simulator fan, because I mean, it's been a while, right? I mean, when was the last sim update? It was like help me out, Aces and everyone. What was the last one? It was like a month and a half ago, I think. was like a month and a half since the last, like major sim update. I mean, there's been like a hot fix or two since, but since the last major update, I think it's been like a month and a half or something. So, it's good to see. I mean, Did I talk about it last time? Like, I really should be talking about X-Plane, and I'm talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator, so please forgive me. And just let me know in chat. I can switch to X-Plane stuff, because we are flying X-Plane tonight. But I know many of you follow the stream, are Microsoft Flight Simulator fans, too. But, yeah, I think I did talk about this last time, but I really wish that Asobo and Microsoft would just stop with the updates to the scenery. I mean, we've got like 1,000,001 scenery developers out there. They're pumping stuff out every single day almost, it seems like. It's like, okay, so we'll focus on the community feedback of stuff that needs to be fixed. And I mean, from what we read, just now, they're doing that. But it's like, I mean, and maybe I'm being selfish because, they've done some of the major areas, and I get that many of you out there that maybe they haven't done the stuff, photogrammetry in cities and stuff where you're from, and I mean that's fine. But it's like there's so much scenery being produced every single day. I just wish that Asobo would go back to the fundamentals of the simulator, just focus on fixing the flight model, the weather stuff that still is quirky. Even the planes that they have in there now. I mean, just like fix those. Like some of them are just like, you could tell they're rushed to market, right? And so it's like they're just kind of half-assed. Like the King Air 350, it's a freaking joke in my opinion that it comes out, And I know you can get some mods for it that make it better, but I'm sorry, some of the aircraft are just, you can tell they're just a shell, right? And it's something to add to the list. If this plane comes with it, you get the deluxe version, you get these planes. I'm being a little hard on them. I shouldn't be. But even more so than the planes. Forget the planes too. Just focus on the sim, Asobo. That's what. Just focus on the sim. That's what I wish. I just see more of that. Like, quit worrying about the pretty. We already know that Microsoft Flight Simulator is absolutely beautiful. Quit adding cities and stuff like that. Just focus on the fundamentals and the flight model and the weather system. The AI, give us some real livery stuff, because that would add to the immersion. Do those kinds of things. Stop with I mean, we already know the sim's beautiful. Don't have to add any more cities. There's third-party developers that are going to do that. Just focus on the sim itself. I don't know. That's how I feel, SimFans. I'm sorry. I will get off my soapbox. I think Asobo's awesome. I think Microsoft has done a good job. I'm happy to see them back. But I just really want to see them focus back on the core of the sim. Let the third party, and they're doing improvements to the SDK stuff. So focus on the SDK, focus on the sim, leave the scenery, the aircraft to others, like PMDG. Gosh, I wish we could see like Airfoil Labs or Tolis come to. You think they'll ever come? I mean, PMDG is, but like I'm talking about X-Plane, because PMDG didn't really do anything for X-Plane, but since we're in X-Plane, right? So it'd be so great to see like Tolis come to it, or like Airfoil Labs or Aerobasque. What are some other good ones? Oh, what about a Captain Sim? Oh boy, was that a bomb! And they continue to shoot themselves in the foot. Did you guys see? Check out Discord. Aces, throw Discord link in there again if you would. But check out our Discord server. I mean, talk about Captain Sim shooting themselves in the foot with like throwing out that garbage 777. And let's just face it, it's garbage. They charged $30 for it. They shouldn't have charged anything for it. They should have just held on like PMDG, start from the ground up. They use the 747 systems, and it looks like the 747 until you go out on the outside. And I mean, what a joke. And so, but did you guys hear about this? Thank you, Aces. Okay, Aces, you said March 9th is a sim update, so yeah, pretty much, right? Wow, so that's been like 2.5 months. But did you guys hear about Captain Sim, what they did too? On top, like, talk about adding insult to injury. So, they have like a livery builder utility, whatever, And like, so like all these content providers are like, we're making their, making custom liveries for their 777, which you really should embrace, right? You should be like, this is awesome. So Captain Sim claimed copyright that was their livery, and they took everything that the community was, that anything good that the content providers or content builders were for liveries that worked hard on those. They claimed them, packaged them with their aircraft, or made them available on their site, and gave no credit to the artists that put them together. So here you've got them pumping something out, then they take something, claim it as their own, and then they don't give credit to the. They're dead. They're dead to me. I mean, I used to love Captain Sim way back in FS10 and Prepared. I thought they did a good job on like the 7.5. I think I had a 7.6 of theirs, but I don't know what happened to them, SimFans. They just. I mean, like within a matter of weeks, they killed themselves. I mean, they really have, in my opinion. But anyway, back to X-Plane. And the gorgeous Orbix. So again, California, we're flying with the high definition Orbix scenery for Northern California and Southern California. And it looks quite amazing. I like the... you know, some of the ground effect and the, you know, fog and haze and stuff like that. The other thing too, if you're wondering, well, why do I have such vibrant blues and colors here, than you may have if you have the default X-Plane, and it's X-Vision. So yeah, I've got X-Vision. You do have to purchase it, but I'll tell you, it's worth every penny, because it. To be honest, and I've said this before, I actually stopped playing X-Plane once the Vulcan version came out, because X-Vision no longer worked with it, and I felt like I was always flying in during a hazy day and never was vibrant. So actually I stopped playing. Well, I actually did 11.4.3 for the longest time because X-Vision still supported it, but yeah. We still have some time here, but I'm going to pull up the chart. Let's see. Let's go to air nav, and I'll type in KSEA-KSAN, and we're going to be landing 27. I say Y. RNAV. Let's see. 27. Yeah, RNAV Y, runway 27. 27. And so GPS, it looks like 2,000. Like you said, Shane, there it is, 2,000. So we'll probably just go ahead and set the altitude at 2,000. I might just go ahead and do that right now. So do that. Why don't I share this? I think it's always kind of nice to share. Everybody can see what I'm looking at. Does that? Well, that's weird. Oh, there we go. So here we got our nav chart. And so here's the 2,000 you're referring to, Shane. And so notice we don't have any, you know, frequency because we are doing our nav, so strictly GPS or our flight computer. And so we'll be flying that 3.5 degree angle there. And I don't know, anything else to point out here while we're here? I don't think so. Anyway, we'll want to be at 3,000, or yeah, 2,000, excuse me. 2,000, so let's go ahead and set that. So we're going to go right here, we're going to knock this down to 2,000. right, so we got that. That looked good, Shane. I'm just like kind of get that set right off the bat. And then the other thing is approach course 275. You definitely see that you have more detail, right, than you do in Ortho for XP. I mean, like look at the mountains and stuff and all the crevices and stuff. I mean, it's obviously definitely better. No doubt about it. Yep, course 275. Thank you, Shane. I know I've got a delay, so I say something and then you guys respond about the time I figure it out. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. There's a balance, I know. You know, we're still a ways yet, right, from the top of descent. So, you know, 21:19. So yeah, we still got, what, 34 minutes yet, SimFans. In the air for basically an hour and a half already. So who's all going to join me this coming Saturday at 8:30 Central Standard Time in Microsoft Flight Simulator? We will be doing a giveaway, and we tested that earlier, so if you're just jumping on, seems to be working with Nightbot. So we'll be doing a giveaway of the Sky Harbor Duluth scenery. It's not really that big a deal, honestly. You can pick it up for $5. I think I even saw it on sale for $3. So I'll do something bigger later, but hey, the developer's giving it to me for free to give away, so hey, you know, I won't argue with that. But you know, I wanted something to, you know, try out too, and so yeah, we will be giving that away this Saturday night. So come fly with us if you are free. Corey Johns says he will be winning. Corey, and if you enter that, I'm gonna make you get Microsoft Flight Simulator because I know you come along for the stream, and it's awesome to have you, my friend. But I don't believe you have Microsoft Flight Simulator yet. So you enter. That's great. I want you to enter to win because then I can bug you to get it. That's great, my friend. But yeah, so do check that stream out. Fly with us, SimFans. We will be flying, and okay. So we're gonna leave from the from Chicago We're gonna be leaving from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll be flying to Duluth, and then we'll be flying from Duluth on to by request by one of you. We'll be flying to Winnipeg. So we'll be going across the border to Canada. So we will be flying to Winnipeg. And if you, by the way, SimFans, if you check out the Discord server, which I should actually look at here, we have options here for, you'll see a few different, and check the chat stream above if you want to go to Discord. It's also in the description of the video. But we have a section for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we have a section for X-Plane, and then just obviously the usual general stuff. A live streams that's going right now. Somebody posted that. Oh, Shane, very nice. I love that livery, Shane. That's beautiful. That Southwest livery. I don't think, Shane, I've ever seen that livery before. That's beautiful, man. So if you go to Discord, you know, there's an area there for Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane for suggested flights. So let us know. So essentially, the suggested flight why I picked Winnipeg is Jeff M. I don't think I've seen him with us tonight, but he mentioned maybe flying to Winnipeg from O'Hare. So that's what we're going to do, but we're going to do a stop at Duluth. I thought that actually worked out perfect because we'll stop at Duluth, do the free giveaway. Hi, Alan. Alan, welcome to the stream, friend. Good to see you. Welcome, Alan. Used to chase women in Winnipeg back in the 70s. That's great, man. Oh, boy, back in the day, right? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Could tell you guys some stories, but I probably shouldn't, right? That's awesome. Shane, altimeter 3007 winds variable at 4 according to Active Sky. And see, and I'm not flying Active Sky, so I'm just going to leave it at 2992, Shane, but appreciate the info. If I was flying real weather right now, Shane, that'd be awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, Joe and Alan, you guys know each other, so good stuff. Yeah, I mean, anyway, so hopefully I can get to see all of you on Saturday night, and you know, it's a weekend, it's a Memorial weekend. Probably, you know, I don't know. Maybe now thinking about it, maybe it wasn't the best time to do a free giveaway. That's a holiday weekend, Memorial weekend, right? So maybe that wasn't a good plan on my part, but. To be honest, I wanted to do it last weekend. I had Captain Canada's Timmy. He jumped on and was like, free giveaway. Like, no, it's next weekend. And so, you know, in retrospect, maybe it was not a good plan on my part to do it this weekend. But, you know, not really a big deal. We'll do another one. I'm going to do something big when if and when we hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to try to figure out something pretty big to give away for that one, for sure. I don't know what it is. I wish I still had my, I had a couple SciTech throttles when I got my Bravo, and I sold them. Now I kind of wish I would have kept them so I could have used them for a giveaway, because I had 2 of them. But we will hit 1,000, right, Shane? I love that attitude, my friend. Absolutely. Well, with everybody's help, with all your help, I bet we will. I bet we will. Just it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, right? At some point, you think we would. Checking something here. Yeah, speaking of which, if you haven't already, please subscribe and do a like if you would. Again, trying to build the channel together, and yep, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for joining and for flying with us, and making this channel so far a success. It really has been fun. It's been a great ride, and I'm learning a lot from all of you, and I'm learning a lot from the community, and continue to want to do the best I can to make this a channel worth subscribing and watching content from. So appreciate it. $228 miles to top of descent, Shane says. I don't think I'm supposed to be drinking and flying. Hey man, me either, but I'm doing it, right? I'm doing it. Oh well. But again, Shane, I mentioned this before, but that's like part of the beauty of doing this, right? I mean, we get a, you know, we can. That's the point. We can have a few drinks while we fly. It's all good, my friend. All good. Hey, well, you know what? If they do, yeah, I mean, they're virtual passengers, so you can just tell them if they don't like it, they can get out. You know, show them the door. Oh, because we can kid about it because we're in a simulator, right? So we're fine. Kick them off, exactly. Yes, sir, indeed. Speaking of which, might have to grab just one more before we start our descent. Drop him a life raft. Exactly, Alan, exactly. Exactly, my friend. That's some gorgeous terrain, isn't it?
Traffic.
You did miss out, Aces. Oh, Four Roses, that's a good one, Shane. I love Four Roses. I love that bourbon, my friend. That one's an excellent bourbon. I love it. Yes, no doubt about it. You got nothing but clouds. Yeah, have you tried the single barrel Four Roses? That one's fantastic too. Yeah, the single barrel. Ooh, that one's a great one. No doubt. Well, I think, yeah, we got through that. How about a little, anybody do you want to continue with the music? How about a little jazz, or stop with the music for now? Any requests? Anyone? Play a little jazz for a bit. I mean, it's night and we want to chill. It's always good to chill, especially when we gotta come in for the approach at 27 on an RNAV approach, and we'll see how well I do there. You know, the good thing about it is I've got all of you as first officers, so you know it takes a crew to land to fly at airplanes. So you know. Chaz does go with bourbon well, doesn't it, Aces? For sure, my friend. You don't talk too much, Shane. No worries, man. Safety video. I think I have a safety video somewhere here. I think I have a WAV file, Corey, if you want me to bring that up. I got a safety video somewhere. Oh, yes. Good stuff. Trying to remember what we're serving tonight in the back, in the cabin. Probably should do a tour, right? A little quick cabin tour. How about that? I know we do it. It's probably pretty boring, but hey, why not? Let's go ahead and do that. First of all, I need to disable track IR. Let's get out of our seat and let's go on over to the door. We'll open that up. Oops, didn't mean to go backwards. Who wants some coffee? Corey? Corey, you want some coffee? Maybe Aces wants a little coffee. Anyone? Coffee. We also have the best on this flight. We have a Coke and some other stuff. I always forget which one this is because I can't read it. There's a Sprite. Anybody want Coke Sprite? Anyone? Alan, you want a Sprite? Maybe. And then, you know, it's really strange because it always seems like the passengers are the same passengers every flight, and always seem to be in the same position. It's pretty amazing, really. As we go back here, and some of them even like twins. I mean, you know, there's a lot of twins on our flights. We're gonna go over to the passenger seat. Look at the reflections, though. It's kind of neat. Like even like the reflections off the back of this, and you know that's something that's been added relatively recently. Let's take a look at our wing. Love that shape. Hey, says you know that movie, right? Love that shape, that wing. Frank Rose, good evening from Pearson Airport. Frank, why are you at Pearson Airport, buddy? Welcome to the stream, Frank. Good to see you, my friend. Why are you at Pearson Airport tonight, Frank? Are you working from Pearson Airport tonight? It is the shiniest floor, Aces. I mean, and the seats, and the back of the seats, pretty amazing stuff. I mean, but they have a pretty good job on the cabin. I mean, for free, FREEWARE. Go back here. That is a shiny floor, though, Aces. You're right. I've never seen that shiny of a aisle floor either, buddy. So this is probably like the cleanest aircraft ever. And then we got a couple brothers here, you know, even with the same shirt. Pretty coordinated. Every time I go back here, like, this changes to a little hand, and I always think I can, like, open the lavatory. Like, see? But I can't do anything. Like, you know, I don't know. You'd think at some point they would, like, fix that, like, make me able to do. I so badly. Someday, SimFans, I am going to click this lever. I promise you. Mid-flight, I'm going to click this lever. I don't know if it'll do anything, but I kind of want to see what happens. Probably nothing. You know, if it was Microsoft Flight Simulator, guaranteed it would cause overstress on the aircraft. And I like the fact that I can just kind of use this little peephole, look out there at that beautiful sea. What the? Oh, we got a contrail of some aircraft that just flew by us. Cool. Awesome. Should we do the call out like in Tommy Boy? Fastens the seatbelt. You take you take the one seatbelt and you take the other belt and you would latch. Well, you know what? If you don't know how to fasten the seat, no, I won't. I'll continue on that. Look at all the reflective material, though. This is impressive, really. I think. Pretty. It's a little too reflective, though, right? I mean, they could probably pull the reins back a little bit on the reflective PBR material here, because, I mean, although it's cool, it doesn't really look right. Looks like we have a shiny new airplane. Wait a minute. Do you guys think I could? Let's see if I can get this. Let's see. Up the other way. Probably not quite as good as Austin. Thank you, Austin. Oh, yes. We love them. We love them. They're all watching X-rated content. They're all, yeah. My camera's backwards, so it's kind of hard for me to, you know what I mean? Like, you have the webcam and it's backwards, so it's sometimes kind of hard to get it to. You got to do everything opposite, like you're looking in a mirror. Oh my gosh. Captain Maddie, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, Captain Maddie. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you, my friend. Frank Rose, let's be honest. Which one of you likes X-Plane or MSFS 2020? Okay, which one you like? See, but that's the thing, Frank. I love both of them, right? I really do, Frank. So, I you know, and I mentioned this before, I know, but you hadn't heard it, I'm sure. But so, like, I like X-Plane for the flight model and for the commercial flights, like I've been doing with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love it for that, right? Right now, X-Plane is the best for flight model and for commercial flight. And third-party aircraft. It just is. So if you're going to ask me, Frank, what do you like better flying? Do you like flying, you know, if you're going to ask me, like, which one do you like better for IFR, I'd say X-Plane. But if you were to ask me, Frank, which one do you like better for VFR, I'd say Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, like, for VFR flights, and that's why I always do VFR on Saturday nights, SimFans, with Microsoft Flight Simulator, because it buries X-Plane. I mean, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator all the way. But for IFR flights and third-party aircraft, it's X-Plane. Today. Now, that's going to change. I mean, I think. We have PMDG coming I appreciate that question, Frank. I do. We have PMDG coming, and so we'll see. And as the as the development kits and that improve for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and more of the third-party developers get on board with the aircraft ones, and more commercial air flights come on. ARAC has just been updated with the Sim Update 4. When we start seeing more of that coming into Asobo, I'm sure my opinion will change. And X-Plane's going to continue to get outdated. Now, I know they're going to come out with a new X-Plane, probably 12 or whatever it will be, and we'll see what happens with that. They're supposedly going to do a lot of focus on the weather system, which, okay, come on. Obviously that needs to be improved. But, like, who's tired of flying every single flight in X-Plane during the summer? I mean, sure, you can buy, different packages and scenery packages and that you can get winter textures with, but I mean, it's like, so there's a lot of advantages of Microsoft Flight Simulator because the ATC system's better, the built-in, although it needs a lot of work for both, but it is better arguably in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The weather system is better in Microsoft Flight Simulator by far. Obviously, the graphics and the photogrammetry and all that stuff, far better in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it's really a tough question, Frank. I mean, it really depends, my friend. For me, it's just I like them both, and really I just simply say Microsoft Flight Simulator, VFR, and general aviation. For IFR and commercial flying, definitely X-Plane at this point in time, and that'll change. Asobo's making improvements, but yeah, great question. I appreciate that question, Frank. That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked it. How is that for a political answer, though, right? You'd think I'd be a politician when it comes to simulators, but you said be honest. That is my honest feeling. And honestly, that wasn't repetitive, was it? Honestly, that's why I do X-Plane every week. That's why I do Microsoft Flight Simulator every week. It's because I love both of them. I think there's room for them, and, well, maybe not room for them on our hard drives for both. But there's definitely something to each of the simulators. There's advantages and disadvantages for both. And I think that's a good thing. I think competition is a good thing. We've seen it only being Microsoft, and then X-Plane kind of, being there. But then we see now it's Microsoft, but then they're competing with X-Plane and vice versa. Competition usually is always a good thing. So I think there will always be a place for both. For me, we'll see. We'll see what the future provides and what we see. But anyway, that's a long answer to your question, I know, but I wanted to make sure I was forthcoming. Let's see, Frank Rose, do you think Microsoft 2020 will come out with traffic with multi-liveries? For example, I have Ultimate Traffic for Prepared because I don't like MS. Yeah, yes, they will, Frank. Actually, Sobo, I saw that there was, and this was a while back, so I don't know if this is still the case, but Asobo did state that they are working on because there's a licensing aspect to the liveries because they're selling their product. And so they're working on that with all the major airlines and that to have their liveries. That is something that's on their list. It is, and I think it's going to be a cool thing if they can get that added. You can get one right now. You've probably seen when I'm live streaming. I have aircraft that are flying around with actual real life liveries, but the thing is they don't match up to the schedules or anything. It's just kind of like random. They don't like go to their assigned gates. There's not like, like with you, there's not like an Air Canada gate or terminal area. There's not like an American terminal area or United, Delta. And so they're all kind of like just mixed in, but there is a free third-party developer that has a livery package. And so if you Google it, you can actually add it to Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it adds to some immersion, but anyway, to answer your question, yes, Asobo has that on their list, that they'll come out with that at some point. At least they plan to. Captain Matty, let me see. I'm going to be flying on Infinite Flight tonight at midnight from Honolulu to JFK. Awesome. Awesome, Captain Matty. That's a long flight, dude. That's a long flight. How long a flight is that? I mean, that's got to be Oh man, I don't even want to guess. That's a long flight. Really long flight. Frank says, okay, gotta go. I have an Airbus 330 load. Okay, Frank, it sounds good. Always a busy man. Thank you, Frank, for joining, and thank you for the questions. Always appreciate it. Love the questions, man. Appreciate it. Keep them coming. Blue skies to you, Frank, and stay safe, my friend, and have fun loading up that aircraft, the 330. Awesome, man. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you Saturday. So how long a flight is that, Captain Matty? I mean, you're talking Honolulu to JFK. That's insane, dude. So you're pretty much gonna just set that up and just autopilot, and then go back and check it after. I'm gonna guess it's at least 10 miles. I'm gonna guess it's at least 10 hours. That's got to be at least a 10-hour flight. I mean, you'll have a tailwind, right? Because you're coming from the west. I'll be asleep for half of it. Yeah, so you like wake up and just like, okay, where am I at? Yeah, no doubt. That's cool though. So when I've never flown infinite flight, Captain Matty. So is it like, I assume you log your flights and everything? There's like a logbook and. I mean, like, are there any, like, add-ons that you do in terms of, like, you know, oh, I'm going to carry this many passengers from Honolulu all the way to JFK? And because I kind of like the economy stuff. There's FS Economy that's free for X-Plane, and, you know, there's other products, a lot of them I talked about before, that you can do that make it kind of an objective to your flying. 70 miles, top of descent. Okay. Is that for you, Shane, or is that for us? Because I know you're flying too. I'm guessing you're saying you. Yeah, we're at 61. We're pretty close. We're pretty close, my friend. Awesome. It does auto-lock fake. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a quick break, SimFans. Stick around. We're going to be landing at San Diego. You are not going to want to miss this, because if you've been watching me, I have a hard enough time lately with the ILS approaches, and we're doing an RNAV approach into one of the tougher airstrips, at least in the U.S., but yeah, it's definitely, you have one shot at it, so we'll see how we do. Stick around, because it should be entertaining. I feel a go around in our future, but we'll see if we can't stick it the first time. And I'll be right back with you. Stick around, and thank you for joining. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. And I'll be back in, let's give it 3 or 4 minutes, and I'll be right back. Thanks, SimFans. Alright, SimFans. I am back. Back with you. I'm going to go ahead before I forget. I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the Bravo Throttle Quadrant webcam. And I might try something here. I might do a poll. And what I'm kind of thinking about is, you know, am I doing too much X-Plane? Should I do maybe X-Plane maybe once every other week? I'm doing it every week right now, once a month. You know, should I not do it at all? I don't think that's the case. I mean, especially what I just talked about. I love X-Plane. But, you know, so I might try to do a poll here. Because I've got Nightbot, and I know we're using that for... I actually remembered for once, Aces. Let me. I want to see if I can do like. I think there's a poll here. Let me see. Song requests. Pretty sure I saw that somewhere. I thought I saw it anyway. Huh. Where did I see that? I thought I saw something with polls. Let me see. Oh, yeah, exclamation poll. Let me see. Customize. Let me see what that is. Options. I don't know. That's a command. I guess I need to do a little more research on that part for using Nightbot. But anyway, so maybe in chat you can let me know. Shane's starting descent already? Wow. Did we start our descent? Not quite yet. We're getting close. I mean, like we're right at it. So we're pretty much even with you, Shane. So what do you guys think? Throw it in chat if you would. You know, would you like to see more Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because right now I'm doing about half and half. I'm doing X-Plane on Thursday nights and tonight Wednesday night because I can't Thursday this week. And then Microsoft Flight Simulator, and here's our descent. And then Microsoft Flight Simulator on Saturdays. But would you all like to? Would you rather see? Man, this is beautiful. Look at this scenery. Would you rather see like? I might have to slow this bird down a little bit. Would you rather see Microsoft Flight Simulator, like, because I was thinking about, like, maybe what I could do is do commercial flying on Thursday nights in MSFS and do VFRs on Saturday, or flip those within MSFS, and then maybe, like, once a month do an X-Plane. It's just kind of a treat. But I think most of you are probably, you know, except for you, Shane, and maybe a few of you others, are really into Microsoft Flight Simulator and follow my channel because I'm more focused on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I guess what I'm asking is, do you like the current mix-up of doing the commercial flying in X-Plane on Thursday nights and then Microsoft Flight Simulator VFR on Saturdays? Or would you rather see me, like, I've got the CRJ 550-700, so I was thinking about, well, maybe what I could do is start doing that on Thursday nights and then do a commercial flight and then do a VFR flight on Saturday nights, or like I said, switch them, but do MSFS twice a week and then maybe throw in X-Plane once a month. So just kind of curious on that and see what, you know, what y'all, look at those mountains back there, SimFans. Oh, so gorgeous. But let me know in chat if you would. I'll probably do like, I think there's a way to do a poll in Discord as well. I might do a poll there, but I'm kind of interested in what, you know, again, this is our channel, so I kind of want to cater to, well, not kind of, I want to cater to everybody's wants and try to fulfill those as best I can. That's cool, Shane. Yeah, you know what, I need to, you know, and that's the other thing. I need to, like, I could do Squawk Box, and what's the other one? There's another big one for multiplayer with the X-Plane. Can't think of it now for some reason. But I mean, I do like X-Plane, but I think right now most of you are probably interested in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I do want to cater to what you all want to see. So please let me know if you would. X-Pilot, that's it. Yep, X-Pilot. Yeah, thanks. Ah, look at that coast. Woo! Baby, baby, baby. Look at that. I mean, you want to talk about, like, some beautiful scenery there. Now, until we get down to, like, you know, less than 5,000 feet, and then we're going to be like, oh, yeah, I really wish we were back in Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? But, yeah, me too, Shane. I do, too. I really do like flying at uncontrolled airports. That's kind of my bread and butter, my friend. Aces, you're biased because of Emma. Yeah, that's understandable, but you like seeing both. That's cool. And you know what? And most, I think, I have a feeling that most of my followers are Microsoft Flight Simulator, at least either enthusiasts or they have the program. And, you know, there's so many, there's a lot of X-Plane content out there as well. This is pretty fun to do, but yeah, I mean, it's cool to see the differences too. I mean, it's always nice to be able to jump in and say, okay, well, this is what X-Plane looks like, and this is what Microsoft Flight Simulator looks like, even though there's a million videos out there for them. But when we're doing long flights like this, it really gives us a chance to, like, talk about the pros and cons, just like we did with Frank's questions. But yeah, I'll think about that. I might do like a poll maybe on Saturday. I'll figure out how the stroll poll, you know, see how many people are watching. And again, this is a, you know, this is a, you know, holiday weekend, so I don't know how many viewers are gonna be able to join that stream. I'm hoping a few. But maybe I'll figure out the straw poll, or at least do one in Discord. And we can see kind of what people want to see for content here, but for live streams anyway. And ooh, look at that. Could we have ever imagined, though, SimFans, like, I mean, just even like 10 years ago, we'd have anything like this? Regardless if it's X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Simulator, seriously. How long is the flight from JFK to, is that Cancun? Is I'm pretty good with ICAOs. I think MMUN is that Cancun? I can't remember for sure. I think that's pretty sure that's a Caribbean island, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how long a flight that would be, though, Captain Maddie. .268. We're doing pretty good descent here, though, SimFans. Pretty good descent profile we got going on right here. Okay, Shane, we're getting pretty close. So again, now I've got everything set. What is the key again, Shane? For now, when I get close to the approach, can I just hit approach? Will it glide me down to 2,000, or will it not? Well, I mean, will it keep descending me down to 2,000? Because I know in the past it stopped me before, so I just want to double check on that. It is Cancun. Yeah, I'm not sure, Captain Maddie, how long a flight that is, my friend. Man, look at that, SimFans. I mean, look at the coast, and oh my God, that's so beautiful. Again, this is Orbix. I mean, this is not Ortho. This is Orbix. Okay, well, with VNAV, so essentially I just have to hit the approach button, right? So as long as I hit Okay, so then at 2,000 feet, you should select. Oh, okay. So then the final approach fix. So at 2,000, explain if you like look here. It's like got this ring thing going on. Oh, it's weird. Anyway, look at that though. That coast. Beautiful. Look at that. That's a good screenshot. Grab a screenshot of that. That's gorgeous. All right, we better do our call out that we're, you know, descent.
Good afternoon, folks. From the cockpit, we're starting a slow descent at this time. We would like to ask you to return to your seats, fasten up your seatbelts for the duration of the flight. It's been a pleasure having you on board with us. Thanks for flying with Delta today. I can fly attendants. Go ahead and prepare the cabin for our arrival, please.
Okay, what do you think? You think we're gonna, let's go ahead and get this bird ready. Standard pressure, now that we're under 18,000, so we gotta hit that on both sides.
Still them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. You kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle.
Auto brakes, should we go 3? What do you think, Shane? 3 for San Diego? If I can hit the numbers. So I got, okay, so we've got the I think the FMC looks good. The auto brakes are set. Once we get under 10,000 feet, remind me, Aces, to turn on the lights. We aren't doing ILS, we're doing RNAV, so skip over that. Probably should set the heading to the runway heading of 270. By the way, this is Lobo Loco. Check the credits, music credits below. He's a follower of the channel, and he's a great guy. I think he's in Germany. Just great musician. Okay, so we got the heading settings set. Altimeter 2992. I think we're pretty much. This is gonna be interesting, SimFans. Let's see how we do here. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence lately. I mean, I should be building it because I haven't done too bad the last few times landing, but I kind of lost my mojo on the Zibo. Top left. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, gotcha. RNAV 27275Y. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. I think I said... Oh, yeah, I did. You're right. Good catch. Yep, thank you. 275. Thank you, Shane. I did say 270, friend. Thank you, thank you. My right contact is like drying out. What the heck's going on? All right. What time is it? 11:15. Gosh, it's not that late. I shouldn't be getting tired already. I'm going to decrease the map mode. There's our 275 here. Okay. So Shane, the final approach fix, again, that will be... Shane, correct me if I'm wrong, but our final approach fix is Rebo. Rebo. Is that correct? Rebo. R-E-E-B-O is our final approach fix. And so when we hit 2,000 or right about there, I will hit the approach button, and that should take us down to the runway, correct? We can see we've got the magenta caret here. So I always do ILS approaches and I never do RNAV approaches. Oh, I do RNAV approaches, but not to the runway, so. But let's see our go around. Again, if you want to look at this with me, SimFans, it is right here. So here's what we're talking about when Shane and I are talking about this. So this is the final approach fix, Rebo. 2,000. And yeah, so we got our minimums at 680, and then LNAV at 760. So, but here's our final approach fix right here. So, and that's where we apparently will hit approach mode for the RNAV. So, good to know. We will see how it goes. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it. Information now is because of an ion approach. Okay, awesome, buddy. I don't know. Did changing that mode in the EFB that you had me do earlier to yes, the altitude hold part, is that maybe why, or maybe it's just because I wasn't hitting approach when we get to the final approach fix. I always like to know why, right? Is like, why didn't something work before, and if it works now? So, and we're gonna be doing pretty aggressive turn into 2.7, but what the hell? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, synthetic ILS for sure, buddy. I mean, you know what? I mean, pretty soon. I don't, Shane, Aces. I mean, everyone else. It's the radio stuff is just going to be like a complete backup system. Everything else is going to be all. I mean, it's all the. It's so accurate with GPS and the inertial stuff. It's just going to all be like, okay, ILS is going to be like a thing of the past, I think, or maybe just a backup, right? It's already becoming that way, I think. What is it? What is it now? W something something something. That is like within like. It's like within inches accuracy. So. So we'll no longer have like those lost flights over like the Atlantic, because like everything's going to be like reporting to satellite and everything. Like all commercial flights, you're going to know exactly where every single aircraft is at any time. Because right now, when you fly over across the pond, as they say. There is actual radar blackout where they can't see the aircraft. I can't remember what it's called. WN something. I can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, I mean it's all so accurate anymore with all the GPS and satellite stuff. It's gonna be ILS is a thing. I think that's it's kind of like ADF. It's like the ADF systems, right? It's like that's. Yeah, you can still use it, but it's like a thing of the past, when it comes to navigation. Shane's downwind for 2.7 already. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Aces. Yeah, I mean, like, ILS is expensive, right? They've got, like, the actual hut and the actual all the electrical stuff to do it. It's like, well, why not do RNAV? And is it WNPS? Gosh, it's driving me nuts. I want to switch and do Google on it, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so our camera's working here, and we're down to 4 people. I'm surprised people are like disconnecting, because I mean this is like the exciting part of the flight, right? And then so let's see what here we got it right here. So here's where we're coming in. There's San Diego SimFans right here. So again, this is Cptnchris, and it's free scenery. Now you do need some, you do need some libraries that you have to install for X-Plane. Not a big deal. All the libraries are actually free. So definitely check those out. But we're about to do pretty much a hairpin turn here, SimFans, and land. RWAS, that's it. Thank you, Shane. That's it. RWAS. Yep. I mean, so like all that stuff, it's like we'll never have like all the commercial flights are all going to have that built in, and you're not going to have the situation where we have lost flights over the Atlantic. That's all going to be the thing of the past. Like they're always going to know where flights are, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, heck, for that matter, like even general aviation airplane, it's a matter of time when that stuff is all affordable and it's all connected, and you're even going to see it in like not just commercial, but even general aviation at some point. I'll about guarantee it. And look at this. We got our approaches coming, our speeds coming down, which is good. as we approach. Let's see how we do, SimFans. It's exciting. It's exciting. This is not your grandfather's Oldsmobile here, right? I mean, I don't know what that means. I can't think of anything clever to say right now. But yeah, this is definitely going to be an approach that is not an easy one, right? I mean, it's certainly not the most difficult ever, but this is not an easy approach. This is not an easy approach. Even using autopilot stuff, it's still going to be interesting. God, I hope I don't mess this up. You guys put so much pressure on me, I tell you, because I know I'm gonna get shit if I don't make this, and I love it too. By the way, I don't care. I mean, please do feel free to give me crap. It's kind of been the trend. When I mess up, I don't take it seriously when you guys razz me. It should be razz, so we'll see how this goes. Let's check our. So we got 205. So continue to. I'm gonna put in some speed brakes, and we'll see those come up here as we slow down. Why is my left engine at 91%? Oh, watch this bank. This is like a hairpin bank. I just want to leave it and see what happens. This could be bad. We sped up way too much here. This could be interesting. But it like spun up to like 91%. Bouncy, is it, Shane? You already landed? How'd you stick it, buddy? Did you stick it well? This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy. We're in deep. We're in deep. SimFans. Whew. All right. I'm like shaking my leg. Like, why should I be nervous? What's the worst that could happen? We go down in a fiery ball, right? That's the worst that could happen. I mean, seriously. Big deal. I got to remember at 2,000, Shane, to on final 3.4 miles. All right, buddy. We're behind you. And as we come in here, approach fix. Remember that's, oh shoot, Rebo. Oh shit, I better put those, the air brakes up. And you know the other thing, SimFans, I've learned not to say is like, oh, we're gonna butter this. I said that, and it was not pretty. It was not pretty. I really paid for it. I told, and probably Aviation, if you watch this later, because you had to go, but if Aviation watches this later, and I know that he'd give me crap. So I just learned to just shut my mouth now, right? All right, so here we go. And we're looking for that final approach fix, like Shane mentioned. So we're going to look for that final approach fix, SimFans. Here we go. Shane, we are just turning to final right now. It's looking pretty good so far. We're going to go ahead and put the gear down. Landing gear is coming down. So far, so good. Let's also check this 146. So 146. I don't know why, but this is getting a little... 161, so that's where it should be. 146, so we want to slow down to 146. We're about at that final approach fix, and so we're going to hit... Let's see if this works, Shane. As you say, as we hit that final approach fix, hit approach. Okay, I hit approach, and it's not following it, so... I don't... Yeah, see, it didn't work. I don't... So I'm just going to go ahead and disable the autopilot. See, that's what's happened to me before. It just... It doesn't... I don't know what the deal is, but it didn't work. 146. I'm obviously doing something wrong. But we're just going to hand fly this in, and we're just going to follow, like, if we were flying by hand in IMC, and we'll see if we can't intercept that glide path. I'm going to put some... Slow this down a little bit, because we got to descend fairly quickly. You'd almost swear that that was Shane ahead of us.
1,000.
Bank out. So we go past. Let's turn all the throttle off. Add the rest of our flaps. I kind of messed this up because I didn't get all my flaps in SimFans. See if we can't save this. Because I'm rocking it. And by rocking it, I don't mean like rocking it. I mean like rocking back and forth.
300.
And the traffic. Crepe. I'm too high. I just don't want to like bury this thing in the ground. You know I can do that.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
That was hard, but we got it landed. Pulling that yoke back. You can't see the yoke right now, but we got it. We kind of buried it in there, but we got it, SimFans. How about that? We got it, Shane.
Ladies and gentlemen, you did with your seatbelt securely fastened onto the...
All right, now we just got to find a gate. How about this, SimFans, though? I mean, like, seriously, like this scenery. You can turn the landing lights off. Let's turn the strobes off. And wheel wells on. Taxi light on. Runway turn off lights off. And, of course, before I forget, we'll turn on the APU.
How's the count?
Actually, it looked like the APU was already on. Did I not turn that off when we took off?
Meeting this flight, we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global...
Get back to the taxi line, Darren. Okay.
Serve you once again.
Well, SimFans, I got you and your luggage here safely. Yeah, it might have been a little stiff landing, but hey, we're here and we didn't crash. We didn't, I don't even think we bounced. I think we just landed this. Didn't need to swim after all, Corey says. Exactly, Corey. Exactly, my friend. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, honestly. It was, I mean, a little hard, but I mean, honestly, when you're landing at this runway, these 737s, they are made to land with, you know, with some power, right? So look at this. We even got a gate open for us. Like they're giving us the red carpet treatment right here, right? Look at this. T-Mac, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did you catch the landing? You came at a good time as we're pulling in here. We just flew from Seattle And here we go, and pulling ahead. Air Marshal's getting us up here and ready. Forward, forward, forward. And again, SimFans, I mean, this is free scenery, right? I mean, this is like PAYWARE quality scenery, honestly. I mean, like, look at the smooth animations, too, with this guy. I mean, there we go. Okay, parking brake on. Yesterday was your last day of school. Well, congratulations, T-Mac, and you get some vacation now, right? I assume. Okay, SimFans, APU generator on. Switch this to APU. Let me go back to my checklist because I need it. We're good there, good there, good there, good there. Transponder, we won't worry about that. Flight directors are, we need to turn those off. Flight directors off. Good enough. We can put our disengage autopilot back up. Spoilers are off. Flaps retracted. They never did that. Auto brakes off. We got that set. Taxi lights are, we need to turn those off. Off. Remember, we turn off lights off. Position lights steady. We already got that set. Wheel well lights off. All right, I think we're good. APU bleed. Oh, there we go. Knew I was forgetting something. APU bleed set. We already got our APU here. Now we can turn our engines off, SimFans. So just go back down here. Click. Click. Now we'll hear them. We should see the gate coming up to us. Maybe. I don't know if the gate. There it goes. Here it comes. Again, this is. I mean, you know what? For free scenery, I'm telling you what. Right now, I mean, how do you? Huh? Okay, it's gonna adjust. It's gonna adjust here, SimFans. There we go. There we go. That's looking. Oh yeah, that's looking better. There he comes in. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, for free scenery, you can't beat it, right? Ground power on. Now the ground power's on. Of course, we can turn the APU off. And there it goes. I think we're good there, SimFans. What do you think? SimFans, I mean, is it the best landing ever? No, absolutely not. But I don't think I did that bad. I mean, for San Diego, yeah, you know. I got a little wonky there because I didn't get all my flaps in, you know, at the end there. So I you know, that was a mistake. But I fixed, we corrected for it, and yeah, I think this worked. We're in one piece. We got it landed. We'll do a little replays here as we always do at the end of the stream. And so just want to thank all of you again. Once again, thank you everybody for joining. Corey, call out to you, of course. Thank you for joining. T-Mac, good to see you. Captain Maddie, of course. Aces, thank you for moderating the stream tonight. Aviation earlier, you know, he stopped by, but appreciate him coming online. Always Shane. Thank you, Shane, so much for joining. And I know Rojo and Frank, they probably left for now. And all the rest of you, again, thank you so much. If you haven't already, smash the thumbs up button, do a like. Probably all of you already have. And subscribe. And we will see you hopefully Saturday. And then everybody have a great holiday weekend. Again, we're doing the free scenery giveaway for the Sky Harbor Duluth. We're giving that away Saturday night. Looks like Nightbot's going to work for us. Thank you again for those of you that helped me test that. And we will we'll see what happens there for who will get that scenery. You know, hopefully it isn't just Shane. You know, he won twice on our test, so we'll see. But again, thank you everybody for joining. See you Saturday night. Hopefully that'll be Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll be doing some VFR flying, and until then, blue skies. We'll see you soon. Take care, everybody, and again, have a great rest of your week. See you soon.